Inside Stone's Gambling Hall in Sacramento, California, you'll find Sammy's Restaurant and Bar. Recognized for its innovative, healthy global cuisine, Sammy's offers menu selections made with local, organic ingredients. Indulgent options like truffle fries, duck tacos, artisan wood-fired pizzas, fresh salads, and more, along with an eclectic selection of craft beers and classic handcrafted cocktails. Plus, with 40 big screen TVs, Sammy's is also the perfect place to catch your favorite game. Satisfy your craving anytime, 24/7, tableside or in the dining room at Sammy's Restaurant and Bar at Stone's Gambling Hall.
Welcome in, everybody! Stone's Live Poker, welcome in. I am Tyler, he's Taylor, or Taylor and Tyler, something like that.
Squared.
Yeah.
Up a square.
Alright, we got the Sunday 30K guarantee this month. Changed from a 40K guarantee. That changed. It was a $350 buy-in. This time it's a $300 buy-in. They start with 5 because more Ks.
More
Ks are good.
Ks is some great Ks. Brings in some smaller players, hopefully, that are not accustomed to a bigger buy-in, but it works.
Yep.
All right.
So how about it?
How about it? This looks like they're on break. They're just over there, up and down and all around, looks like. Welcome everybody to the broadcast. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to be here with you for as long as you are awake. And or us.
Yeah, we might fall asleep.
I could fall asleep any moment. Can I get a coffee?
I just worked 10 hours. Oh, she brought it.
Oh, did she? Oh,
yeah,
it's
I tipped her everything.
Oh, did you? Oh,
we're good to go.
So I gotta tip you. Off camera, right? All right, so
looks like we're just waiting for them to start.
They're still just okay.
So how about you tell the camera about yourself?
Well, hello. My name is Tyler. I've actually been a poker dealer for a better part of a decade, off and on. So I kind of know both sides of this table situation as a dealer and as a player. Never played very many tournaments. Have you played a lot of tournaments?
I mean, I play them, but
I'm a hit and miss kind of guy.
I've dealt a lot.
There you go. Yeah, I've dealt plenty of live tournaments. I don't even. We're going to the table to introduce the players.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
We got.
That's enough of me. Here we go.
Here we go. We got Ed M in seat 1. He's sitting with 138,000 chips. In seat 2, hit me.
Hit me. We have Jeff Re-S. I don't know. He has 170K in chips. I'm not sure what the middle of the stack is.
Average chips.
Yeah, it doesn't show up on here. I'm learning.
Seat 3, Sean Drake. We know Sean Drake.
443K. He looks to be in the middle of the upper end of the chip count.
More Ks are good. More Ks are
great. Seat 4. We got James with 546,000 chips.
I mean, look at that! Look at that profile picture. He means business.
He does. He's all chips, no play, or maybe all play, no chips.
I don't know.
Or maybe both.
And seat 5, you see him standing there. Mike P. We know him.
Mike.
He's always on the stream. He's not in his patented seat 1 this time, but
yeah, Ed took that one from him.
Good enough.
Fortunately, he's got 130K. He looks to be the short stack at the table. Yes, he is. Ed and him are probably about the same. Seat 6,
The Flash.
The Flash. And those glasses are nice.
He has a lot of chips.
He does.
He's got about 2 to 1 on the second place. Oh wait, James has 546, so cancel that.
He's got 5 to 3. There we go. Let's bust out the ratios.
He's got 810,000 chips.
And in seat 7,
that's we.
Rack it up.
Look at that.
Wow.
That is
a picture.
One of the fingers.
All you adults with children watching, please cover the screen now. He has 357,000 in chips, guys, and ladies and gals. Seat
ladies,
8.
gals, and men.
We have Renee.
Boom.
Renee.
Life.
I know, they all just look so serious. If my pictures would be out there, I'd be like, I found table.
Renee's got 335,000. I don't know if you said that already.
Nope, I didn't. I was jumping into it and you cut me off.
All right.
Actually, I cut myself off. So.
And seat number 9, rather. Please fold.
I like it.
I think that's his legal name. I think he got it legally changed.
That's a lot of paperwork. 431,000 chips. He's in the middle of the pack as well.
All right, so let's jump into the action.
We are starting the first hand, and we are the worst you could do is just under $1,000 in this tournament.
Not
and
bad,
the buy-in was 300.
Buy-in was 300, yeah. So they're.
Yep. So and that's. I mean, I don't know. When did this start? 10 o'clock today?
Gotta stop drinking water. I've been drinking water.
It's okay. Water's good for you. I should be drinking coffee and water.
When I'm in the booth, I just keep barreling water.
That's okay. That's probably the one thing you should be barreling is water.
All right, let's jump in here.
Drink break.
We got Mike P in seat 5 with Queen 7 suited.
Oh, I gotta move this over. I can't see.
I believe he folded that. Yeah, I know, me too.
I wonder if I could bring it up on this one. Nah, it's alright. We don't need that.
You got the chip stacked
there we go.
up on your screen now. Get the flash up in first with 24% of all the chips.
And I wonder how many percentage those last two players have. How many chips they're holding combined. It only shows the top 7 look like.
Yeah, they're in the BB territory. When you start seeing your chip stack with BB, that's
the red zone.
That's when you know you're in the red zone.
That's the no wake zone. All right. I gotta figure out how. He said I can log in here. How do I log into this thing? Twitch.
I don't remember, to be honest.
I don't know how he does that. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. Maybe it's Mozilla.
We can do some sharesies. All right, please fold in seat 9 with Ace Queen off.
Ace Queen. Ooh.
He raises to 16K.
16.
And the blinds are at 4-8, by the way.
4A with 1,000 ante.
Did not mention that. 1,000 antes.
21K raise by Please Fold. I gotta get used to that. It looks like when he's red, it looks like he's folding. On my end,
yeah, that is a little confusing.
I'm assuming what that means is that's actions on him. So
yeah. So Ed M calls him with pocket fours.
So we got
the turn. 10, no help, either player.
His fold has a gut shot. And wow.
And look at there.
Wow. Second hand he gets a straight.
Welcome to Stones Live. This is just how Stones Live is.
I mean,
it just
wow. What a river. What a turn river. I call that a suck.
So I believe Ed's not believing him at this point.
He's contemplating. I think he's staring at the flash. Incognito with his glasses on. I don't know.
He's just envious of his chips, I think.
It's like, that's a nice hat.
He's like, all right, what is he gonna call? This is what Please Fold's like, this time don't fold. He's like, he's like, this is the one time I don't want you to fold.
Please
don't fold. That's his middle name, is don't in that hand.
He's like, I runnered you. Let me suck some chips from you.
All right, so we got the two short stacks, Mike P with 15 big blinds, and Ed M has 12 big blinds.
I've played a few tournaments in my days, and I don't ever remember being serious. I don't ever remember being serious. I was always having fun, even if I was losing.
I mean, that's ultimately what it's all about, right? You gotta have some fun.
What is the table? I mean, what is the atmosphere supposed to be like? I mean, I know certain players love to be straight-faced, don't talk, don't say a word, and other players are crazy all over the place. Obviously, you want both sides of that.
Yeah.
At a table.
I think finding a equal.
But I mean,
somewhere in the middle.
If everybody's straight-faced and doesn't talk, what?
It's no fun.
It's no fun.
Yeah.
So all you
I
poker
agree.
players, you heard it from me. Liven up.
Be
No.
fun.
Have a good time. I mean, you could be working a 9-to-5 job. I mean, for some people, this is a 9-to-5
What
job.
do you
really.
say? What do you say about that?
Shoot, I've always worked
I work a
graveyard,
9 to 5 shift, kind of.
Yeah, I think the earliest I've ever came in was 11 p.m. in my poker career.
Wow.
I always worked the graveyard, so I left when the tournament players were getting there, and it's amazing going from a night atmosphere to a small
Living
array of
during the
players,
day.
and then boom, 500 people show up. You're like, what just happened? All right. Does this show you where the action happens, or you just have to follow it?
What do you mean?
Oh, so the action's okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if there was like a play-by-play for you guys to look at.
So Renee's here with a pair of 7s. 7, 8, 8.
Ace 10 with a flush draw, with a gut shot straight draw.
Yeah, Ed's sitting pretty. He likes
Renee
where he's at
folds.
with. Yes.
Okay.
Ed takes it down. with
That's
his
a
flush
that's a
draw.
good hand. Open it, gut shot. Well, I mean, open it's much better than a gut shot, obviously, for the 4 additional outs. But to have a flush draw on the back end, that's just probably what he was focusing on, to be honest. Might as well take the nuts. If you can help it.
Train says TNT show tonight, J&J show tomorrow.
Beautiful.
Hashtag solid. T squared,
T-squared.
exactly. Sorry, chat, I've been kind of neglecting you. I actually had the chat from my channel up, so it was just blank, and I was like, where is
I was
everybody?
wondering why I
any
couldn't see
chat.
nothing. I'm gonna go to Twitch.
Channel
Live
chat.
poker.com.
There we go.
I'm not even up on my computer, this beautiful computer that I'm adopting for the night.
All right, let's get back in the action.
All right, here we go.
Ed M calls with pocket 7s. Mike P's thinking about it with Ace King suited. I don't think he's going to be I think he's going to be raising
All
or
in.
all in for 122. I forgot he was short stacked.
Yeah, he's not short stacked. Actually he is. Never mind.
See, you forgot too.
I know. I'm looking at my sheet and I see him in the middle of the list. I'm like, no, he's middle of the pack.
That just means he's C5.
He's middle of the pack. Yeah. So we'll just see how this plays out. Mike P.
Looks like Ed's getting a count.
And that basically would, if Ed calls, would put him pretty much all in as well, because they got pretty close to the same.
Yeah, I believe the graphic earlier said that Ed was actually below Mike.
Right. Yeah, Mike would still have chips, but he would be crippled. He'd probably have 1, maybe 2 big blinds. I'm probably thinking maybe 1.5. So really, this is his all-in decision right here as well, if he wants to risk it. He just limp called too for 8K.
Yeah.
So I'd rather be the person going all in with the worst hand than having to call the raise with the worst hand. In my mind, thinking I have the worst hand.
Obviously, he knows that Mike's range could be pretty big. Like, can you put him on Ace King here? He's short stacked. He could have.
Yeah, I mean he could have pocket. He could have any pockets as well. It's
Yeah, he could have a smaller pocket pair. No, Ed decides to lay it down.
That's I mean, like I said, it's if he had chips to battle him, I'm sure he would have called if he had 500,000 in chips. He'd have had, still middle of the pack chips, and he still would have been fine if he lost. But basically, he was putting his tournament at risk at that call if he called. So that's like I said, it's a win-win, lose-lose, win-lose situation.
Yeah, he was a slight favorite in that. Obviously, if he calls Mike, Ed was. But are you willing to risk your whole tournament?
Yeah, you're willing to risk your whole day on a coin flip.
Yeah, these guys have been playing since 10 a.m.
Yeah.
It's a long time to play poker.
All right, so I got my thing up. Hello, everybody in the chat. If you don't know who I am, it says it probably right here. I don't know or not, does it?
Right there.
Oh, no, there we go. I'm looking at 3 different cameras right here. This is Taylor. I'm Tyler. Tyler Taylor, T squared. What do you want to call us? Call us, and I'll be happy with it. Because I don't get offended at anything.
Whatever.
Yeah, besides I have a bot monitoring your guys' chats.
All right, Sean Drake, Ace 8
Sean.
of clubs, raises it to 17K.
That's a mid. Everybody folded pre.
Please
for
fold
him?
is not folding.
No. Suited.
In fact, he's calling.
That's like the number 3 rule when you call a hand. It was suited.
Yeah.
I think that's what I saw on somebody's shirt or a poster or something somewhere along those lines.
Ed comes along with ace-6 and he hits a 6, so he's got middle pair. He's got the best of it right now.
Middle pair. Sean's got the best draws.
Sean Drake actually has the nut flush draw. He's at 50% equity, so.
Yeah, he's even got the 7 banger in his pocket as well. There's no blockers out there that could prevent that, so I don't remember seeing any 7s in the folded muck pile.
In the folded muck pile. There's actually later on, if they show their outs up on the top, it actually shows the
cards that were mucked.
Cards that were.
That's nice.
It includes all the muck, all the outs, and then it grays out the ones that were mucked. So it's really cool.
That is cool, actually. Be able to see what you as the player would know, and then what as the viewer would know.
Yeah, exactly.
So, all right, so.
Yeah, I agree, Justin. There are some solid players at this table. It's gonna be fun to watch. Definitely. I'm really hoping that you're still here in the chat at 12:30 so I can give you crap and say you were supposed to be here or whatever, or like you could have been here and you would have been complaining at 12:30, but instead you were at home at 12:30 still watching.
Yeah, Fat Tran, there are
calling
some
you out.
Good
Fat
players.
Tran. It's actually Fat Train, but I like Fat Tran better.
Fat Tran. I put words and letters and I mix them up. Fat Tran. The I and the N blurred to one. I mean, give me a bigger font. I'll be all right. All right, so Ed with the
so
sixes.
Sean, I heard a verbal all in from him, so he is 11.
It's a bit 40.
That's usually what that means. There we go. Boom.
Oh, okay, there we go.
I just know Sean's voice.
See, this is what I was talking about. They give you a play-by-play of what happened.
Yeah. So,
That's what I was asking.
Periodically, yes, on the left hand side of the screen, it will show pre-flop action, flop action, turn action.
Right.
Raise
So
call,
Ed,
check bet call.
Ed is
check
once
call
again at his all-in or all-out motion. He's got to make that decision once again. That's the problem with short stack. Some people love being short stack. I could not do a short stack.
It's brutal. Oh yeah, there you go. Right at the top. See, you got the outs.
There we go.
And then you have the folded, the grayed out or the folded ones.
So we had 15 outs in his head, but he only has 10.
Yeah.
Because we know what they folded.
Mm-hmm. We are the all-knowing.
All right, so I'm gonna give a shout out to my wife because she's at home with a feeble kid. And she's doing amazing. So Jessica, I told him to clap this whole thing's around clap. Everybody clap. But yeah, she allows me to do the things that I do.
Sorry. They're playing poker.
I mean, I'm clapping. She knows I'm clapping. So she was supposed to be in the chat, logged in, doodle-dalling, making me look amazing.
Well, we didn't have it open for a while, so
she's like, you're not gonna respond. I'm out of here. I'm taking my coffee, my 1-year-old, and I'm leaving. What's on TV? So we're still at this predicament. I mean, what do you think is going through his head? What do you think Ed is thinking about at this point?
Does he have a 9? It would be the first question.
Right.
I don't think he can put him on a 5. Does he have a flush draw? Those are the questions that I would be asking myself. Is he going all in with a nut flush draw? Would be one of the biggest questions.
Or does he have an A7?
He lays it down.
He lays it down.
I think that's. I think I do the same thing.
I think in that position, because every elimination, you're earning more money. You're getting more money in the prize. So I think he's just.
Yeah, he's sitting with 10 big blinds. He's gonna make a move soon, but he doesn't want to do it now. He'd rather wait, pick a spot.
And that's what you call what's the word? A seasoned player? Not a seasoned. Well, I guess it could be a seasoned player, but a patient. There we go. That's what I'm trying to think of. A patient player. Even though he's getting pushed out of pots that he probably should be calling.
Yeah, Twitch US. I think he should have got it in there with the 7s. I agree with you because Mike's range there would. I mean, Ace King suited, like that's. It was phenomenally lucky that Mike had Ace King suited there. Like.
Oh look, T-Left Today Vlogs is in the chat. Ooh, woohoo, I'm here, haha. Stop laughing, you're supposed to be taking care of our sick, fevered child.
Boom.
It's like phone text right here. How's it going?
Yeah, get her on the phone.
Let's see, what was that? Whose line is? No, not whose line. Phone a friend. What was that? Who wants to be a millionaire?
Wants to be a millionaire. You want to phone a friend?
Yeah, I'm gonna phone my wife. Honey, I don't know what's going on. What am I supposed to do?
Can you tell me if Ed was supposed to go and get it all in with the sevens?
She knows nothing about poker. She absolutely knows nothing. I could tell her a flush. She'd be like,
well, that's a flush.
Two pair. Like,
I went to the bathroom the other night. I flushed.
What's two pair?
That's all I know.
Well, it's two pair. No, she's smart. She would get it pretty quick. I told her she should have been a dealer.
All right, Jeff picks it up with Ace King suited.
Takes it down. Jeff, he's staying out of that big blind section.
Yeah.
I mean, that
he knows. He's he's got like 7%. I mean, obviously 7% is less than 14, but 7% is still more than 14 BBs.
Yeah, exactly. Totally, completely. I think if I were a player, I'd be watching the screen going, wait, when am I going to switch to big blind? Because that's when I'm going all in. Or big, yeah. That's my all in moment. The first ace I get, I'm going in.
Yeah, I'm so.
9-4 off. Beautiful. Ace 10.
Do you see Mike?
He's like, see ya.
He insta-mucked it.
He was
insta-mucked it. He's picking his spots, clearly. Like,
quite. That's the problem.
Wee's picture cracks me up, man. Cropped to perfection.
It's amazing.
Give it up to our production team.
Boom shakalaka boom. Sean with King 4. What does he do in the big blind? He just flicks his chip to the middle. Boom. All right, they both pick up a king.
So it looks like the blinds went up without us knowing. It's 5-10 now with 1,000 ante. So
well, nobody told us in the chat. Jeez. Oh, it looks like it just went up.
They don't do that.
Oh, they don't? So Lion locked through the 3 blinds. Sorry.
So
I'm sure
look at
the
that.
players know.
Two pair. Boom. Shakalaka. I don't know what that. What was that noise I just made? No, before that I made like this weird.
What is Sean doing? King 4.
He is thinking.
That could have just.
I don't think that's Sean. That's not Sean either.
No, I'm saying Sean still.
No, I know. The camera's not looking at him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
He gives it up.
Check fold. Check. Fold.
That's with the board pairing on the river. That's actually kind of hard to get away from that.
Right. I'm surprised there wasn't a bet on the river.
It's a good fold.
Oh, did he bet on the river? Did I miss that? How did I miss that? Important detail.
Yeah. Sean folded.
I know he folded. I don't know if they checked and then he folded. No. I saw.
We bet.
Can I get a 50-inch in here? I can see all this detail.
I don't know if I want to see the players that closely though.
No, I'd be like, whoa.
Like I deal to them, and I'm that's
close enough. That's close enough.
Yeah.
You guys sit right across from you, 3.5 feet. I'm like, what's up? I'm gonna sit here for 40 minutes. You're gonna sit there for hopefully 40.
So I've been dealing to these players all day. Basically, I just got out a 10-hour shift and basically hopped straight into the box because I love poker and that's the only thing I know.
I'm sure a lot of players in here feel the same way. Some of them keep a partial day job, I'm assuming.
All right, let's see what Ed does here. He just calls with this queen 10 suited. He does the same before him.
Sean a small blind.
Sean calls from the small blind, ace 5, spikes his ace.
4 to the flop, here we go.
2 players with
2
queens.
Now people don't say this enough because it very rarely happens, but there is a runner flush draw.
Oh, that's what we love.
People don't often say that, and I always go, well, there's a runner. This is what's going on in my head.
Yeah, Stone's live commentators, especially,
don't care.
Love to announce.
What's gonna happen?
Backdoor.
Oh yeah.
Backdoor flush draws.
We got a gutter with a backdoor
straight draws. They don't. I mean, it could be a backdoor 2-pair draw.
That's my Jake impression. We got a gutter with a straight draw.
That's
on the ocean.
Sounds
though.
exactly like Jake.
I don't know. I don't know if I have to hear him. I could probably pick up his.
All right. So speaking of the backdoor straight draws,
backdoor.
Both we and Ed halfway there. They're halfway to their backdoor straight draw. So
I feel like they're further along. Well, actually, no. They're probably. I would say they're like 40% there, 60% waiting. Because to get a runner, that's hard to do sometimes. So I figure you got 40% of the job done. Now you got to get the other 60%.
So we have an all in. Ed.
Ooh, Ed
is all in.
Shoves it in. Here we go, Ed.
Looks like only 47,000. So yeah, that's a snap call from Sean.
Yep. Sean calls, and
we needed to call
king.
12K. So.
And it's a 3, so that is going to do it for Ed M and seat number 1.
So we got side pot action. It went check.
Congrats on 9th place. 168 players.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
what a day. So he's got 9th for $976. Not a bad day.
Not at all. I don't know when I can make $500, $400, $500.
It's like, what's the math on
I
that?
know, what's the math?
600
in 10 hours. I mean, that's a long day. You didn't break a sweat.
Yeah,
I mean, now the money just goes up from there, right?
you got to hang out in this place for 10 hours. I mean, look at this place.
You got to eat, you got to do everything.
I wish every time we mentioned Stones, like we could just have a panoramic view.
Just here's everybody that's here.
This is how nice this place is.
We'll show you them. Oops. Oh man, I'm so long I just kicked the camera.
Did you?
I just knocked the camera a little.
Oh,
All right.
man.
So I better not kick the camera
I'm like
again.
way shorter than you then.
Or the production manager's gonna yell at me. Don't
do
want
it.
that. Such a nice guy. I want to tip him off.
Bigger Ultra says, "We is number one. His picture tells me so." I mean, that picture's pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie. I was there when they took the picture, and he throws up the middle finger, and Justin just goes, "I'm gonna use it."
Okay. Okay.
So the Flash is here. He's waking up. He's
Yes.
got.
Ace King off.
They might say swiftly puts 33,000 into the pot.
Nice. I got it. I don't watch the Flash, but I got it. Very swiftly and
Well, I mean,
elegantly.
people call me Taylor Swift, so like,
So you
the Swift jokes are kind of.
So you get a one-handed clap for that one. Then, 'cause that was already in your head. You already knew that one. All right. Oh, we gotta fold. I was waiting for the action to concur.
I don't think Mike P's going. He snap folded
that was a
ace
great-
10 earlier. I don't think he's calling with 5-4 there. So we got one player left in the BB range, and that's
Maybe
Mike P.
I
13
feel Jeff is
bigs.
gonna motion into that. In a matter of hands, if nothing drastic, or he's gonna pick up a pot.
I mean, every player's aiming 1,000,
That's right.
and the blinds are huge. Blinds are 5-10, so.
He's got 215. Yep.
All right, middle fingers up. Pocket eights.
That means I am your number one fan.
Under the gun. Not just under gun, but under the gun.
Yeah, undergun. You gotta put in the because UG could mean something totally different.
Ugh.
Ugh.
All right, Jeff. Looks
Thinking.
down at ace
I don't think
10.
Jeff's played a hand yet.
Yeah, I don't believe so. I
haven't said his name.
Quiet. And he throws it away.
Muck and Chuck
Sean mucks. James,
on the button.
I think he also mucks. I can tell the future.
It looked like he was trying to grab chips, like, oh, pump fake, nope, see ya. Leave that on the basketball court. And the Flash graciously just grabs the rest of the chips and says, here you go.
I was thinking that.
First class delivery.
Yeah, Chop Pots, that is Mike Postel. Regular on the stream.
Mike. Yeah, Stones Live almost beat you to it, so you,
They don't call me Taylor Swift for nothing. See, it just
comes out.
Just comes out.
Just here it is. Chop Pots, no name calling.
Whoa.
If he's in the area, I would like to meet him first and foremost because I have a question.
Yeah, where is he?
People always yell at him, I'm like, where? Eventually, somebody's gonna say that. I'm like, you're wolf in it right now. What? Oh,
There he
he's
is.
right
Look at
Oh my goodness, there. Yeah, it's gonna actually be there.
That's not him. That's just Tori. That's not Jesus.
That's just John.
No, that actually is Tori.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And he does kind of look like Jesus.
From the back, I can't see. This glass is like faded.
We're gone from the world. All right, James from the cutoff as Ace King. Mike is like, what do I do? He's all in. That's what he do.
We with 6-2 suited chucks it.
In
Ooh,
the muck.
all in for King Queen. James got a hefty stack, so how much is he going? 129. So roughly what? A quarter of his pot stack? His pot. Quarter of his pot. And he calls.
And yeah, he's got a snap call there.
Yeah, for 100 more, yeah.
Mike is drawing light. He needs a queen.
Or 9-10 jack. All hearts.
That's not even back. Oh, there.
Oh, Speaking of, yeah. So they will spike to king. Doesn't really help.
5, no help.
Queen outer. He's looking for a queen, and then jack
only.
pops.
Jack. Give him an ocean. Give him an ocean.
Run it twice.
Run
3
it
times.
twice. All right.
Not in a tournament.
Unfortunately, that's the end of Mike P. I would have liked to see more of him.
Yeah.
But he walks out with 1,400.
1,400. That's.
He's looking over here because I actually I dealt him a big hand right before the final table. There was a big hand. He raises, has to fold to an all in, and he comes over to me and says, "Screw you." No, I'm just kidding. He didn't say that, but shook his head at me. He's still shaking his head at me
as he's waiting for his money. He's like, "I'll take this. Thank you very much." So when I sat down, this chair was all the way up.
Yeah.
And my head was not even in the screen. And so I'm like, I'm just going to have to go down.
Yeah,
Like, who was sitting in this chair last?
I don't know.
Where's Veronica? Is she here? Probably Veronica.
She was here. She was over on that table. I'm surprised. That table closed down.
That's amazing.
Table
That
was
table
rocking. There was a 1-3 table right next to us that was just, it was off the chains. There's people in the 2-5 game waiting, like begging to get in that game. They were like, there's more money on that table. I'm going to go. That's the thing. At Stones, the 1-3 table a lot of times is bigger than the 2-5. And if I was saying it
even
to
the 5-10.
Yeah, I was saying it to some players. I was like, if you have a 2-5 table and a 1-3 table and they have identical stacks, like everybody has the same amount of money, the 1-3 I guarantee is going to play bigger than that 2-5. Like 100%, almost 100% of the time.
All right, so the flash raised 30K. We got a call from Wee with the king queen off, and they both spiked to king. King's been coming up on the flop quite frequently. So the flash has a kicker problem.
And unfortunately, it's gonna be tough because
he does have that runner flush.
He has had a really aggressive image, and I don't think he's going anywhere.
No, they both have a good amount of chips. So I can see this going to the river as long as the all-in button's not thrown. So I can see both of them just throwing chips around, and then because there's really no reason to try to bluff this. They both hands have value.
So you see the outs for the flash on the top of the screen. He has 8 outs.
In his mind, he has 10 though.
Yeah.
Those 2 grays would have been already mucked, but he doesn't know that. And the ace.
Oh. Bingo.
How do you like that?
Bingo.
How do you like that? Can we just tell the dealer to start chopping it up?
I believe that's an all-in. It is an all-in.
Of course. Oh, it's a good move.
It is.
Especially when you're hoping that ace isn't in play. Which, how can you put somebody on maybe as ace king, but I don't see him just calling on the turn or the flop and turn with that hand. So, but he's going in for what? 20, 40, 60.
Master C in the house. What's up, Master C? Yep, Tay-Tay in the booth. Tay-Tay and Tai-Tai.
Tay-Tay and Tai-Tai. He got like what? He's only got 130 behind. Pot's 510, so he's getting a 1 to 4 call basically. Chip leader. What's he doing? Calls?
Is he gonna muck it? No, he's not. He's called.
Yeah, yeah, it's the call. And they're both saying nice hand, nice hand. That's what they're saying.
Nice hand.
Nice hand, nice hand. Let's just chop this up and move on to the next. It's as a dealer, and I'm sure you realize it's I wish, especially when you have an earbud and you can hear stuff, that they would just say, hey, it's going to be a chopped pot. So you can sort of start stacking it up nonchalantly. You're like, just going to start.
I think that might be a tell. I think that might be a tell. Right. I think if I was the Flash and I saw the dealer start to stack up the chips, I'd be like, I call.
Wait a second. This dealer's on my side. I'm going to use him more often.
He's on my side, see?
No, but I mean, when you get huge pots, especially in like a limit game, you gotta be fast. You gotta be fast stacking.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
We have no players in the BB range.
No, we don't. Everybody decided to move out of that 5% or better.
In the red zone, we have no player in the red zone. The Flash makes his way up past 800K. He fell just short of that a few hands ago, but he's back up.
Yeah, everybody's out of the no wake zone, so they can all speed around their boats. Yeah, you missed Mike P. He was just here.
Yeah, Mike P got knocked out. Nate,
just hit rewind. It'll be good.
I don't know if it works that way. Watch the VOD later, I guess.
After it goes live on the YouTube channel. Did you turn up the table noise? Is that what that was?
Yeah. So that's the table chat.
You told me that. I didn't want to play with buttons just yet.
Well, it was really loud earlier, so I turned it down. But
okay.
Now I think it's pretty good.
I'm like, can I hear? Can I hear? I'm like, which ear's better?
I like to put it on my
outside so I can hear you. You can
on
hear
the outside. Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, which one?
So you're not muffled.
Deaf, so I don't know. Deaf. I said deaf, right? Not dead, right?
I don't know.
So maybe let me know. Did I say dead or deaf?
I can't hear.
I meant to say deaf. Chop pots, El Paso. I played 1-2 on an electric table. It was weird. I'm not gonna lie, people were worried that electric tables were gonna take our jobs. This is when I was dealing as well. And I wasn't worried because people like something to do on the table.
People hate those.
The electric tables, yes, are faster, and there's no mistakes, yes. But players inadvertently want to play with chips. And that's really the bottom line. So people brought chips to the table. They brought.
What do you do? The cards. Even.
You hit the button, you fold, then you just sit there.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of players do that anyway. But I mean, it's still fun to play with the chips. Like to see that money in your.
Play with the chips. Play with the cards. Have cards in front of you. You know, you don't.
All right, so Renee raised 26K. Please fold called for 16K.
And now he's
big
saying,
blind. This is blind versus blind. So any two cards.
Yeah.
That's what people say. Any two cards. When I say anybody, any people, I'm talking about me really. I'm like any two cards.
Me. I play any two cards.
Any two cards in the small big.
You heard it here, folks. He'll be in the cash game later.
Done.
Come on down to Stones.
Hey, two cards!
Mr. ATC himself.
All right, so please fold raises fold. And Renee obliged.
Please fold's like, I have the best hand.
I think my 7's good.
Taking it down.
Okay. Thanks. Y2K killed the computerized dealer. Yep. See, chop pot. See, that was the worst part. No chips. There's nothing to do. You got to take your card. This is all you could do. You could just flick it around. That's all you could do. Because everybody was tapping the screen, and they're like, "Okay, what do I do now?" I just flick my card in the air. I guess they wanted to encourage players to talk to one another, but I don't know.
Talking?
That didn't take off very well either.
It's talking.
So we got a fold.
Boom.
See how I did that?
Yeah.
It's fold triple time. Quadruple time.
Ooh, did you see that fold by Renee?
That was
he flicked his card kind of like you flicked your card.
That's how dealers flick. Just flick. Pocket eights.
In the small blind.
Yeah.
So
He's gonna raise. You gotta raise. All right. What do we got in the big blind? I'm gonna say
Drum roll.
I'm gonna say 10-9. 10-9 off.
10-9. Okay.
Ooh,
That was pretty close.
It was suited.
It
though.
was suited. Yeah.
So he has. Oh, he folds.
We
Let's
like to
say
say
you have
suited.
to call. Depends on the chip count, I guess.
Oh, Jeff. 20 BB. He fell into the BB range.
Jeff, you're down to 20 Bs. You're gonna need to step it up here and rob the blinds once or twice. Pull you out of that little slump.
Bacon says, "Who is Tyler Thompson?" He's a new face.
Some guy.
New face.
I heard he's really tall. I guess.
Something like that.
Something like that. If you don't know who I am, you can jump over to my YouTube channel and you can find out right away. T-Life Daily Vlogs.
It's kind of scary.
It is. Well, it's
No, I'm just kidding. I've never been there.
It's all G-rated. If you want to laugh, jump over there. I think I tend to make people laugh more than they cry. So I'm just some guy, tallest person in this building. You can bet on it. I don't think anybody's taller than me in this building.
I don't know.
This chair doesn't go any lower.
How tall are
Let's
you?
just put it that way. I'm 6'5".
6'5". I didn't know you were that tall.
I'm a tall glass of water.
Yep.
All the girls like to dance with me because I was 6'5". They could wear their 10-inch lifts and
Boom.
they'd still be short.
I can't say the same. I'm like roughly 1 foot shorter than you. I have to. I don't know exactly how tall I am. I would say like 5'9".
Yeah, I was thinking something 5'10". Just say 5'10". Round up.
Round up.
Anybody that says
6 foot.
Anybody that goes, I'm 5'6" and 3/4. You're 5'7".
All right, look at this flop for Renee.
Oh, jeez.
Top 2.
And he raised. I love when you raise and you hit 2 pair automatically. It's like, couldn't have planned it better.
Yeah, Sean defending his big blind. He now picks up open-ended. He needs a 10 or a 5. 1 5 was folded, so 7 outs for Sean Drake. Sean decides to fire here. He fires 27K. Pot is at 81.
I think he fired to slow him down.
I believe
That's what my
Sean's a very, very, very good player.
He is.
and
He has that.
He could have picked that up. And there's his 5. He knew it was coming.
See? It's just amazing.
And this is.
Now he's gonna think about it.
He wishes it wasn't the 5 of hearts. That might slow him down a little bit.
We'll give him 20 seconds, and then he's gonna start grabbing chips. See what he does. In a pot of 108K, really, I mean, what can you do here? You could pot size it and
65, ready?
no, 165. I think he 100. He pot bet it. Looks like a little over pot bet. Is that 135? Am I just horrible? What do you do?
Yeah.
Oh, 135? Okay. Am I just off?
He bet 57.
No, did he? I'm like, I can't see them. I can see them.
I actually haven't gone over the chip denominations.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
The chip denominations.
Here we
that
go.
is a good time
Now hold
to bring
on.
that
Let's,
in.
let's strike what I just said. What are
Chip denominations. We planned that actually. He was going to be confused on purpose. Okay, so the yellow chips, bright yellow, 10K. The pink chips, I think those are like the majority of the chips you see.
Right.
Those are 5K. The black ones are 1K.
Okay.
And I think there's only 3. I think there's only 3 right now.
So now knowing this, I'm gonna say he's gonna bet 57K.
So here we go. We got a re-raise for Renee. I had a
no.
feeling this was coming.
Oh no.
Sean's got a decision. The 3rd of heart comes on the river. Very interesting card.
What do you do in this position? You can go all in,
Lion Lock.
2 fold, but he's probably gonna call. That's what I would do. I would
Lion
call.
Lock says Renee can't get away, and I think you're right. Such a sick run. Yeah,
That's a sick. Yep.
it is a sick run out. I completely agree with you.
Yep.
Let's see.
So
we
he
got
just called. It looks like.
raise, and it looked like a call.
Yeah, you can't raise it with a flush because
can't.
you're raising into a muck.
Yeah.
If there was a 5 of clubs, yeah, you can re-raise all he wants.
All right, Renee takes a hard hit there. He's at 7 big blinds now after that.
And that puts Sean in the number 1 seat, right behind, right ahead of Flash.
Caught up.
He did.
He's doing Sean Drakey things.
Sean Drakey things.
If Mike Postel was here, he'd probably be doing Mike Postel-y things. That's a really fun word to say, by the way. Postel-y.
Hostily.
Postel-y.
See, hasta la noche. I'm pretty sure.
Hey, English only at the table.
From high school, that's see you tonight. What's noche? Mañana. No, mañana's
Noche
tomorrow.
means night.
Yeah, see you tonight.
So, see ya.
Dang, it's like
night?
10 o'clock. What are you doing that you're not doing
I
now?
don't know, man. Come down to Stones.
Come down to Stones. We'll be here.
We got a 2-5 game going on. We got a couple of 1-2s, a couple of 1-3s.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tables going.
6 tables going, plus the final table.
That's the 7. Well, you can't join that one, so.
Please fold says fold, please.
Fold, please. We got some emojis in the house. I will take both of those.
Tacos.
I think we're looking at 2 tacos.
Tacos.
And a pizza.
And a
slice.
pizza.
Yes, I will take both of those.
I think I
sodas.
saw that movie once.
Taco pizza? Oh no, taco.
Oh, I'm not
taco
gonna
pizza.
go. I'm not gonna go there.
Oh. What movie? What?
What? 2 tacos and a pizza? What? Hold on.
It's one of those posts on Facebook like, what is 2 tacos equals 10? A taco and a pizza is 15.
Only
Figure it out.
geniuses will get this.
Like who's sitting there thinking these up and reposting them every time?
You're like, dude, the answer's 5.
Get to the Stones app from Google Play and the App Store.
I agree.
Money on seat 9. All right, I guess we're taking bets. We're the bookies. All right, money's on seat 9 for.
Let's
How much?
see. I put my money on seat 9. Okay. All of your money? I think he's putting all of his money.
Yeah, you can't say that without a
How
denomination.
much money do you
That
have?
It just doesn't. That's money. That could be like you think oysters and clams are money, and you're putting all your oysters and clams on it.
Oh.
100,000.
Please fold.
Pocket queens. Now there we go. Let's wake up with a
Boom.
button in the HJ.
Raised to 26.
What does HJ mean?
The hijack. For anybody
hijack.
that doesn't know that.
Some people don't know. And it's always good to go over these simple details so my wife can learn.
Yeah. If she's still
She's probably there just on the sidelines.
The flash hits his 10. That's no good for
Top
him.
pair, medium kicker.
Great for please fold.
These folds loving that. If he only knew. He's still going to represent, looks like.
I think I've been pronouncing his name wrong. I think
27?
I think it's actually Pliz fold.
Please fold. 36 he bets. 36. I said 27. He snuck a 5K in there. And then another one.
and then after that, he put another one in.
Snuck a couple in there. We got a call from the
100
Flash.
clams. Oh, Twitch US is betting 100 clams
100
on Sean.
clams.
That's seat 9's not Sean. Sean is in seat 3.
Yes. Showing C3.
That's Dalton or please fold in seat 9.
Nice.
Nice.
A nice. I was reading a comment. I'm like, nice.
So, how
Somebody-
much do I bet? How much do I bet?
How much screen time do I
bet?
want?
I'm
Table
gonna see this
time.
later. I want to know what I look like. He's got about 70 in his hand right now. He's gonna
Ooh.
shuffle those a little bit. I love those yellow chips. They're so bright.
They're quite obvious.
2?
70. Yeah. 62.
62.
How'd you miss that? He wanted to keep one yellow so he knew where his yellow stack was.
Shame on me.
Flash. What do you do, Flash? What do you do? You got top pair, medium kicker. What do you...
I don't think he can go anywhere.
Raise
Look at
pre-flop
this
and he checked
board.
the
This
flop.
board is so dry. Like,
It is quite...
I mean, Dalton has to think he has a flush draw at this point. Right?
5. Yeah, this board doesn't scare me at all
And
if I have queens.
doesn't really scare me if I have 10-9. Dalton made it
Right?
Dalton made it less than 3x pre-flop. I believe oh, there it is right there. He raised to 21K.
Yep.
Like,
Oh, he's gonna bet. He's gonna bet into him.
uh-oh.
Oh. How did that 5 help you?
Yeah, exactly. That's
Pocket
the question you have to think yourself.
Pocket fours? You call me all with pocket fours?
Yeah.
This is what Please Fold is thinking.
Pocket fours?
You call me with ace 4 diamonds?
It's got to be like 4-6 for the straight, right?
Of diamond? I mean, I don't see anybody calling unless they got like
Yeah, it's got to be a missed flush draw. I think I put them on a missed flush draw all day long.
Maybe he thinks he's got the best hand. He's gonna raise him.
I believe I honestly believe the Flash thinks he has the best hand.
He just calls.
And he sees the bad news.
Bad news. Make sure he doesn't have a flush with those 3 black cards out there. Some people think that's a flush, and I did have a player one time think it was a flush. With 3 black
cards, 2
reds. Spades, 1 club.
That's a full house.
And
It's a full house.
no, that's the royal flush. You win the jackpot. And as a dealer, not to laugh, it was hard because you can't laugh at them because they don't know. It was a 3-6 game, but players were laughing, and I'm like, crap. This is gonna be a great story. I can laugh later, but I can't laugh now. So I had to explain to him. He didn't get it, so we had to bring the sheet over and say this is what a flush is, all the same suit. I don't mind educating people at all.
Me neither.
Especially if I can teach it correctly, then I'll be all for it. So
Yeah.
he was never folding. That's
It's true.
no. There's no overcards. Why?
I concur. Bacon, Mike, he says, Postel is a master at stones. I agree. Unfortunately, this time, not so much. He was giving me the head shake. He was like, I can't believe you did that to me right before the final table, Taylor. And I'm like,
Now you're announcing it. This is all rigged.
I feel bad. I feel dirty. Sorry, Mike.
All right, pocket deuce. Please Fold's been getting some hands.
Yeah.
He has been picking up some hands. I've seen him raise probably the most.
I mean, pocket deuces.
And Sean's
it's
right
a
behind
hand.
him. It's a hand. I mean,
It's
A7
not
is a
great.
hand.
It's not a great hand, but it's a hand. But he makes it 24K. Just under 2.5.
And the flash,
X.
maybe a little on tilt. Maybe a little. And Wee's like, well, you priced me in.
I mean, at this point, the Flash he's got a chip stack.
He does. He can afford.
He's in the small blind. He's like,
play
I'm
whatever.
defending.
Right. So small and big call.
And he picks up the flush
We
draw,
got it.
nut flush draw, in fact.
Wow. But it's a paired board, so you have to assume possibly
The worst. You have to assume the worst.
a royal flush could come on the river. That's what you should be assuming.
Royal flushes always come on the river.
Totally.
This is Stones Live. Anything can happen.
Totally. And let me tell you, it has happened.
They built Stones so Postel had a place to launder money. I think he actually needs to go somewhere else to launder the money he makes. I think
That's probably true.
from Stones.
It's like, where do you go? TV? You go to Red Hawk? How far away do you travel? I try to have a straight face when I play, and I'm like, I can't have a straight face. I always smile, I wink, hey, I don't know.
On what?
When I'm playing a game, playing cash or a tournament.
Oh yeah, like someone's trying to like stare you down. You're like hey, you like blow him a kiss.
Yeah, like Renee and Seat 8. Like, he's not in the hand, but he's like still
Yeah, Renee.
dead stoned.
Yeah. Renee, I mean, he's a super nice guy.
He is.
But you could never know that from his table image
Right.
because he is always exactly what you see right there. He is always just stone face, which I mean it's really good.
It is.
It's really,
it is. But
you
they
can
say
never get a read off of him because he's always
the
super
same thing the
methodical
whole
on
time.
all of his movements.
Yep. See, I'm.
Is Tai Tai playing
No way.
the golf tournament? The golf poker tournament?
Tay Tai?
I have never played golf in my life, and I suck at poker, so...
So you should take
So
him as
yes.
a partner. I've played. I haven't started playing. I played a few rounds with my dad, maybe a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And he says you should play this more often. You're good. All right, call me next time you
I
want
mean,
to
coming
play.
from your dad, that means a lot.
I mean, he's been playing his whole life, so he's actually decent.
I don't know who your dad is.
No, he's just some guy.
Some
He's
guy.
some guy.
Hearing
Okay.
that
Okay.
from some guy is excellent.
That's his name, some guy. It's all one word. Some guy.
Don't forget to hit the follow button if you are happy talking about poker. You're happy talking about golfing and whatever else we're talking about. Bunch of nonsense.
Jake just
the beard is walking by
in front of us.
What's up, man?
He throws up the "What's up" sign, and I'm like, I'm just
dressed to impress.
I'm just talking, hanging out.
So speaking of golf and poker, we do have the golf and poker tournament coming up.
Yes, we
on
do.
April 23rd. It's gonna be nuts. Like for $300 for 2 people. So really $150 a person.
Right. And you get exercise.
You get to play. Yeah, you get to play golf. And you get to play a poker tournament at the end.
And if you're rich enough, you get to ride the go-karts they got there.
Yep, you have to be rich to ride the go-karts.
And those are fun.
Really,
Actually, I don't know.
really rich.
I don't know how much they cost.
I don't know
to
what that
ride
means.
anyway.
I don't
know. The golf carts, you get to ride around this thing.
Actually, there's a sign on the golf carts that say "Rich people only, please," and it's spelled exactly how "Please Fold" is written. It's PLZ.
Nice.
I saw
people.
it. I scoped it out.
All right, so Please Fold raises to 24K. What else is new? He likes to do the raising. And we got Jeff of a call.
We got a Jeff of a call.
Listen, I just make up words. You're going to hear him. If you guys hear a word you don't understand, just put it in the comments and I'll explain what it means.
So, side bet 10 comes.
Yes.
Wait, so is it the
you're
turn?
side betting 10
Is it
bet-
the
okay.
turn or the river that the 10 comes? For Jeff's
I'm
straight.
going to say the river. You want to go over or under?
Over what? Wait, what are we doing? Over or under the river? I
So-
think it's probably going to be before the river because I don't think
under?
it'll be after the river.
Under?
I guarantee it's coming on the ocean.
Definitely. I'm not always
Clock
all
will
in.
be back in 4 minutes,
He is
guys. Sorry about the
all
technical
in.
difficulties.
And that's
Jeff
what it
is all in. He's like, all these chips. He just kind of chucks them in.
I'm going to shove him in here like I know.
So does that look like he's strong or does that look like he's nervous? Because I never know. When I'm at the poker table, I'm like, oh, he just spilled all his chips. I mean, he's,
Yeah.
like I just said, does that mean he's
He was
really
too
nervous?
hesitant to get him in there. Usually we push him in slow and steady. You want the chips back so you don't want to stack them, so you keep them neat.
Lion Lock, the blinds are 40 minutes each. So every 40 minutes, you'll hear the ding.
If you're listening, and you don't have headphones in, listen to the music.
Fasten seatbelt sign is what I like to call it.
Ooh, it looks like it could be on the
Look
river.
at that, Jeff. What do you do? What do you do here?
What do you do?
This is such a scary board.
They both have each other's out for the straight.
Master C says go seat 9.
Well, he also has his king as well, obviously, but they're both drawn to that straight.
So if you see on the graphics, Please Fold actually has 85% equity. Only 15% for Jeff to hit his king or his 10. He's got
Right.
5 outs.
He is 8.5. No, not 8.5. He is almost 9-1 for winning this hand. Based on a 52 standard deck card outcome. Oh, look, he just messed his chips up
look
too.
at that.
They both want to give each other chips. Look at that.
He really didn't want to put his chips in, but he's got the best of it now.
So they don't want to see their kicker. They do not want to see their
Here we
kicker.
go. 10 ball?
What am I going to give you?
10 ball.
Oh!
It's a deuce.
A deuce.
No luck for
It was
Jeff.
so far from the 10. It was
It was way far away
way
from
far.
the 10. Furthest it could be away from the 10, in fact.
It's not that far, but yeah, it's the
that
furthest
puts
from it.
Jeff out in 7th place for 1844. Not too shabby.
not
Once
at
again,
all.
$300 buy-in, just over $1,500 profit. Not a bad day of work,
Not at all. And I would actually.
if you call it work.
I mean, it depends on who you're talking to. Each person's different. Some people will sit here and they grind it. Some people come in here recreationally. So it just depends on who you talk to. You got the seasoned players and
Good sportsmanship.
me.
Please Fold
Just coming to
with
play.
a handshake.
Yep. Always a good thing to do at a table. We got
So do you think the Flash he got his chip lead because he can just zip around
really
the
quick
table
and
real
snap
quick
chips?
as everybody well yeah that too, but as everybody looks at their cards he can just
We'll ask him. Like, so how'd you get your chips to begin this table?
how fast
Funny thing
can you
is,
run?
I've been clocked at Mach 3, but I wanted to test it tonight, and I almost got to Mach 4.
Wow.
So, that's how I got it, but I also realized I can go to Mach 4.
More mocks, mo better.
More Machs, yep.
Sean Drake.
Mystique
Waking up.
707 says, I agree that he has to call, but it's not a fist pump call. And it's agreed, I agree, we concur, you concur, I concur, we concur. Because...
Concurred.
Yes. Because, yes.
Sean raises it 2.5x.
They're sticky with, they're just tight. I think the word is tight with their chips,
Okay.
is what I've learned.
Sticky chips.
Sticky, yeah, that too.
Old dude sticky chips apparently.
Another word, yeah. Sticky, also known as tight, also known as, what's the other word I use?
Quite like a twagget. I don't know.
I don't know.
Please fold with his deuces. He's just gonna get deuces every other hand apparently.
Apparently, that and queens.
We got a classic.
All right. Sean Ray. See, these are the two most active players at the table.
Sean hits his pair. Middle pair for Sean. Flush draw on board.
Flush draw is on board.
Of course, neither player has the flush draw.
Yeah, right. But they don't know.
But it is on
Should I
board.
run over and tell them right now? Because that won't help
I
them.
don't think that would help at all because we're on about a 25-minute delay.
That's
and
true.
They've played Kasan. They were.
And I'm looking over there, and it's a different dealer.
Yeah, I mean.
Is it a different dealer?
It's always a different dealer.
It's true.
That's. No, I'm just kidding.
It is a different dealer. Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know who the dealer was, so. One has long hair, one has short hair, so
That's
I'm
true.
pretty sure it's a different dealer.
That's also not a male.
I got three guys in my way. There's so many tables going on. Quick,
Yeah.
close some of these tables. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Come on, bring on
Action.
the tables. If you're bored, come on down to Stones.
Barrel some
Play
wine.
Some games, drink some wine, have a beer, make a friend. That's what Stones is all about.
All right, so let's see if James is gonna
Yeah.
play a hand. I mean, obviously he's gonna play this hand.
Right.
See how far he goes in this hand. Flash. folds.
Ace-9 suited.
I thought he was calling for a second.
I want to know what Renee is going to shove with. 'Cause he's getting down to the...
He is.
Nitty-gritties.
He's only got black chips. He's got about 45, I believe.
Give or take, yeah. I mean, when you're down to
James
like
picks it
a
up.
few big blinds, do you just all in with any ace?
I mean, he's
That's
got
really the
three
general-
big blinds, and the
46.
blinds are coming up. He's got about 2 free hands. He's got 2 free hands before he's on the big blind, so he's definitely got to be.
He's in a decision motion.
He's definitely got to be looking for what any king, any ace. I mean,
Yeah, any king, any ace. That's, I mean, if you're on the button, maybe any queen, and nobody's called ahead of you or raised. So
2-piece Stones. Stones Gambling Hall is located in Citrus Heights, California, in Sacramento County.
right around from Sacramento, right around the corner.
Yeah, just right off of Highway 80. Quick drive from anywhere.
It really is. It's a quite
Worth it.
lovely location.
Yeah,
I mean, just right
convenient.
off the freeway.
Very
Boom.
convenient off of 80.
I love it. I'm not a fan of driving through a bunch of streets to get to a place. It's like, just get me on a freeway,
Yeah,
and then
you can see
let me
the
pull
sign
over on
from
this-
the freeway.
Let me pull over off the side of the freeway, get out and walk in the building,
Yeah.
and then walk back out. That'd be a fun business. Open up like a on-the-go coffee restaurant. It's just the exit, the establishment, and then the on-ramp.
So like the off ramp is the drive-through.
It's like, yeah, and that's it. There's no alternate roads. There's just 2 parking spots for the 2 employees or however many, and you just go.
I like it.
Wonder how many times you're freaked out from cars driving by. Don't do that in the snow, that's for sure. Yeah, you can hear the noise. Honk, 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 honk.
All right, Renee is all in. Look at that. He gets A7. I mean,
Renee,
that's the
see?
best. I think
That's the
that's
best.
the best you can think of. Please fold. Please fold calls
Wow.
with Queen Jack. Sean
Like
calls with 10. 8.
James calls. Wow,
I
he's
think
getting,
everybody's in here.
He's getting great value.
So James has that flush draw
Look how many
dominated.
diamonds.
Yeah, there's
2, 4,
diamonds
6
everywhere.
diamonds. Wow.
Ooh, 9-9. Oh, I thought Sean had a 9 for a second.
Yeah.
No, nobody has a heart. Nobody has a single heart.
No.
There's another 9 to
Wow.
boot.
Well, he's drawn to his ace.
James has the best of it here. He's gonna bet.
We're looking for that ace,
50, I
Renee.
believe, was the bet. Yeah, 50. You hear Jen 5-0. That's very clear. It is
5-0.
50. So everybody folds. Renee is gonna
Where's
see the
ace?
bad news. He's looking for one of the remaining aces only.
There's only 4 left.
The 9 is gone.
Oh,
There's his 7, no good.
darn it.
Renee is out.
All right, Renee. Good game in 6th place.
Good game, Renee.
I want to talk to him. I want to see his personality. He's probably got a good personality.
He's a really great guy.
I remember him from a while ago. You run through so many players. Not run through them. You meet so many
Run
players.
through 'em.
Next player. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Okay, you go up next.
You're out.
Yeah.
You're out.
You don't talk enough next.
Seat open.
You
Seat
talk
open.
too much.
Seat open. But yeah, Babyface says GG. Yep, Renee out 22.77. Once again, not a bad day. But just under a 2K profit.
Just under. Yep.
More than I made today.
Me too. Probably both of us combined.
Maybe. Probably.
I just played an hour of poker. I'm up 600.
Nice. Nice.
I flopped a set.
Making
Yeah,
money
you didn't
is
believe me.
sometimes easy when you flop sets.
is.
Only sometimes though.
Yeah, but there's a runner flush and straight, and I'm like, oh, dang it. I call. Show me the bad news. All right.
All right, so
get back in the
Flash
action.
raises with
12.
Ace Queen after we had 2 limpers.
Yeah, I guess I say you can't raise with 12.
Raised to 57.
With a gun, just called. Please fold.
So
Or would you just call with an ace suited? Oh, you're under the gun. I can see that, but you know, if you
there's been a lot of
if it's
limping
good
in this
enough,
game.
yeah, there has been a
Been a
lot.
lot of limping in this game.
If it's good enough to call, it's good enough to raise. That's what I go by.
And in tournament poker, a lot of times the like under the gun +1 flat call, like the limp, is kind of scary. Like people are like, you must have a
trapping?
monster.
Are you trapping?
I always assume that they have a monster. I'm like, I'm not gonna raise you. You have a monster.
Right. That's kind of like that double-edged sword. Do they have a monster or not?
Yeah.
Do I want to raise?
Do
or
they
not
have
raise?
Do they have a limping hand or do they have a limp raise hand?
Now, if you have aces,
Limp all
who
in
cares? You know, whatever.
Exactly.
Aces, kings, queens, ace, king, ace, queen. You know, who cares? Whatever you got doesn't beat me.
All right, Dalton's getting in trouble.
A bunch of diamonds here, man. That just and the
We're
king.
already laughing at you, Dalton.
Put
on
the king of
TV.
diamonds out there. That's a good
You got
card
in
to have out
trouble.
there.
Jen laid the hammer down. Laid it down. 2 players to the
Oh,
flop.
look at
Diamonds
that.
ahoy.
Okay. Let the action. Oh wait. Oh, the other diamond folded. Wanted some drama.
I wanted
Give me some
drama.
drama. Oh,
He
here
is
we go.
all in.
Of course, that's a great spot to go all in. He's got the runner straight and the runner flush.
Flash is just thinking here. He's like, can I hit an ace or a queen? Ace or queen will beat a jack. Won't beat the diamonds though.
No.
So he's got to have a
He's drawn to
non-diamond
3
ace or
aces,
queen.
2 aces and 2 queens, assuming if he has the flush. Because
If he picks that up,
that's how I'd be. I'd be like, you guys are.
all right. So we got James and Sean with nearly identical stacks
Only
in first place.
Only 4 left, 3 more. There's 5 left, babyface ATO. I had to count. I was like, wait a second, did we miss
1,
something?
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, who got knocked out when we weren't looking?
Nobody. Yeah, just trickery. Trickery's afoot on the Twitch commentations. Jack 5. He's telling himself, please fold. Okay.
Babyface, I can't count either, so.
We all fall in that category. And if you don't, you're a genius.
You're so smart. So super smart.
Totally.
Sean Drake picks it up. All you gotta do is bet in this game. Easy game.
Yeah, totally.
So the Flash is actually in second to last place. He's almost got an identical stack to Wheat.
Well, he's been put to a lot of tests for all ins, and so
he's been playing a lot of hands too.
That's
the Flash
true, too.
has definitely been playing a lot of hands. I think we're gonna see him starting to tighten up a little bit. That's it.
That's all. We're done. We're done with that
That's
statement.
it. Good night. No. You can't keep track of the chip stacks very well. Well, we just had a graphic that popped up every couple minutes, every 5 to 10 minutes, I'd say. Graphic pops up,
Tells you what the chip
lets you
stacks
know.
are. We do know that the Flash is in fourth. That's where I remember from my recall state.
Yes,
Moments ago.
And as we stated earlier, the yellow chips are 10K. The pink chips, the lavender chips are 5K, and the black chips are 1K.
I've never seen a tournament where there's only 2 chips in play. They always have to have 3 chips
Yeah, usually.
because it just makes it that much more fun. Bet of 30,000.
So I wasn't really following this hand, but the Flash ends up with a flush at the end.
Yep.
A bet and a call.
What? Why did he call? Just to see his hand?
And Please Fold says, I knew
Please fold bet, and he called.
it. Yeah.
I'm
He
like,
said, I knew you had a
backwards.
tiny club. I knew it.
see, I'm not a genius. I just mixed up both those players. Nonchalant.
So the Flash is the one with all the Flash gear on.
Yeah, I know.
And Please Fold is the one that said Please Fold when he
Well, I know the players, that as far as the betting happened,
Gotcha.
I got confused on the bet, which is very hard for me to do. Maybe I'm just on like a very long day.
That could be it.
/6 weeks.
Speaking of long days, these guys started at 10 a.m. this morning.
Actually, I started before that, but if you want to put it on table time, yeah. Probably got up 8 o'clock.
Oh,
breakfast.
sorry. I just looked straight into that light. I can't see anything now.
Pocket tens.
The Flash doesn't look too fast these days. I mean, he's putting his chips in pretty fast.
He's doing it. He's not slow rolling or anything.
So, Dalton, their Please Fold, has 10s here against Sean Drake in the big blind with 9-6. They're going to a river. It's check and check.
I would have liked to have seen Sean take a stab at that.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a scary board.
I mean, it's not a pot. If he put, there's really no value in it, to be honest. But if he put maybe a 50K bet, 60K bet, maybe he folds.
You can pick it up.
Yeah. So our chip stacks are pretty even.
Yeah,
You know,
very
there's
even.
no predominantly dominating player and then a couple weak players. It's spread out. So it's really anybody's game at this point.
Anybody's game. No way Dalton would fold. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's kind of what Sean was thinking there. He's like, you can't fold. You can't fold. I'm not even gonna bet. You can't fold anything. No.
Foldings for,
Well, look at this. There's a little
Fill in the
raise with 6-4 of hearts.
I mean, why not? From the button, why not? This is
And he
where you
picks up
rob the
blinds
blinds.
and annies.
That's what you do.
An easy 26K right there.
Yep. Perfect. Boom.
More Ks are better.
Next hand. Exactly. Move it on. Next hand.
And there's the chip stacks for anybody who's lost in the chip stacks.
77754. There you go.
Boom.
That's kind of really the numbers you need to know. 77754.
Yeah. Or 8675309.
Is that your cell phone?
Yeah.
Nice.
Ring me.
Ring them up. Not now.
Call me, maybe.
Yeah. Ring. Speaking of calls, somebody ring a ding to me.
A ring ding ding
My
ding
phone is
ding
acting
ding ding. Please fold is running hot, I would say. Ace Jack from the cutoff.
He's just getting hands. Like at this point, why even look? Why?
He raises, makes it 32K.
I know when I win 2 hands in a row, I don't look
And he
at my
picks up
third
more
hand. I'll call because I'm still stacking chips that
Mr.
time.
ATC will be in the cash game later. I'm just kidding. I don't know if you're gonna play a cash game later.
We'll see what's cracking. Looks like we still got, oh no, 1 game closed. Darn it to the players that left.
Yeah.
Have a great night's sleep.
Yeah.
It is 10 o'clock, so if you gotta drive an hour, half an hour,
Yeah, leave now.
you gotta unwind, you gotta take all your diamonds and rubles and put them in the safe that you won. Jack 10, that's my favorite hand. Out of all the hands, I like Jack 10.
Out of
How many
every
straights?
single hand.
Out of every possible hand. I mean, suited, unsuited. I prefer suited, but unsuited is fine. I mean, because there's so many possible straights you can get that aren't unbeatable. If you think about it.
Ooh. So Sean decides to raise with Jack 5 off from the cutoff to 25K. The small blind and the big blind both wake up with aces. Queen with ace queen suited with the best of it. He raises
Takes it down.
and takes it down.
3-bet. You 3-bet it, huh? Mm-hmm. Or do you 4-bet it?
I believe it was a 3-bet.
3-bet.
So top 3 sitting pretty even. Bottom 2 also sitting pretty even.
Yep.
About a 200K difference between the top and the bottoms.
I like that bzz thing. Hang on, can we do side bets in here, you and I? Like $1.
It depends.
3
it's
hearts
only,
come.
only if I'm getting really, really, really good odds.
Pocket Kings. Wow. I haven't seen Pocket Kings yet.
Yeah, there they are.
Boom.
That's what they look like.
I think I'll just bet 25. Oh, 30, excuse me.
The Flash is going to take a look in the button.
King, Queen. He's not going to like that if he gets to the river. Unless it goes Queen, Queen.
So,
Or straight.
King and a Queen on the flop. No.
Yeah, right. King and a Queen. Oh! You win that dollar. $1 for you.
Stone's lie. Look at
Here
that.
is your dollar.
Man, they.
How do you call that? It's amazing.
No, you keep that.
All right, I'm going to put it right there.
Actually, I gave the cocktail waitress $1, so you can owe me
Beautiful.
$1.
So what's the equity on that? 3?
Yeah, I'm collecting interest. I've been tallying up interest. You
This
owe me
is
about
a-
3 cents interest by now.
Holy manjoli. Can I get a
Yeah.
3-cent chip?
So obviously this is no good for Flash.
This is-
Yeah, D Wolf says rigged, and yeah, this is going exactly how we scripted it.
Exactly.
We scripted it right before.
Totally. The return is 10. I'm calling 10. Oh, come on, please be a 10. So this looks more scripted than. We got a raise.
Is this real life?
We got a raise. Oh, all in and a call.
All in. A
Oh,
snap
here
call.
we go.
Bad news for
All right.
Flash.
What's the turn? What's the turn? I call a 10. What are you thinking? You guys in the chats, what do you think?
Let's give me the 9 of diamonds.
Oh, Queen.
Oh, another queen! How sick is that?
What is going on? I mean, he's got the-
Quadzilla?
Oh, jeez. Is he going to quad up?
I don't think there's a queen left, maybe.
I don't think there is
There's
either.
no outs on the top, so I think
No.
a queen was folded.
I think there was a queen folded. But man, imagine sitting there going, oh,
How sick
I
of a
got
turn
shots.
was that?
I got chances. So you're saying there's a chance. Jim Carrey.
If you type "is this real" in the chat, that gives you 2 real money, real players, real flooded stones.
There's too much real going on.
All right,
The
it looks like the Flash, who came into the final table as
the chip leader. Oh, man.
as the massive chip leader, has gotten out.
He got fifth.
Taken out in 5th for $2,700. And that's poker.
That is poker.
It's
you could
poker. It's a final
you could
table.
be the short stack and win it.
Yeah.
And it's been proven many, many times throughout poker history that the short stack of the table has won it.
Yes. That is a fact.
That's why people play poker.
I know facts, and that is a fact.
That's totally a fact. Fact check me. Was there a website for that?
Yeah.
I can't give examples, so don't ask.
DonaldTrump.org or something. I don't know.
Can we get political on here?
No.
I thought it was Hillary's website that was the fact checker.
I don't know.
Fact checker.
Fact checker.
See, I make up words. Where's Doug Polk?
I don't know where Doug Polk is.
He's somewhere in the world.
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
That was a show I liked growing up. I learned a lot from that show.
Martin Jacobson. Best example of short stack ship. Short stack ship.
Look, we got two
Short
people.
stack
Martin Jacobs.
ship.
Boom.
It's really hard to say. Short stack ship.
Short stack ship. That is kind of tongue
Short
twister.
stack ship.
I'm gonna take off my jacket. You okay with this? You guys, you okay with this? Because it's getting a little warm in here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 lights on.
Really tried. No.
I know, right? Besides, I have to show off my nice black shirt. Long sleeve.
Oh.
So, ironically, this was my wedding shirt because when I went to go return it,
That's very
I told the
sentimental.
guy there that I was like, "This shirt is so nice, it's breathing." And I like it. And he's like, "Just keep it." I'm like,
Wow.
"What?"
Did you show up like super sweaty? You're like just gushing with sweat. And he's like, you know what? It wasn't just keep it. It was
Take it off,
It was you
please.
know what?
Stick it to
You know
my
what?
body.
Leave that on, and have a good day. I don't want that back.
And
That's
we'll
disgusting.
see you for the divorce. You don't wear a tux for the
Yikes.
divorce. No. And he's really cool. He's like,
Your
"Yeah, just
wife
keep
still in
it."
the chat?
Oh, we have so much fun. She's got a bigger personality than anybody. She's
Been
awesome.
6'5". She has a bigger personality than
She
6'5".
She's 5'7".
5'7".
Kids are gonna be giants. I mean, she's not even tall. But
I
I'm
was
6'5". I gotta take up her slack. I'm gonna put her at 5'10", and I'll be 6'2".
All right, so we
We
picks up another pot with he spikes his ace on the flop and
bets it and fold.
bingo bango gets it.
Bet fold. A BF. We call that a BF.
Okay, ready? Short stack ships, a stacked short ship stacking stacked short ships.
I don't even know if that
I don't
makes
think
sense.
that makes sense.
Short stack ships, a stack short ship, stack ship, short shorts.
Mind blown. If someone can explain that to me, I would be a lot
I wouldn't be
smarter.
surprised if they put the word shit in there. Would make it fun.
And so about a half hour ago.
Oh, blinds went up?
roughly, Blinds went
Did
up.
we not say that?
612, 2000 ante now.
So
I
12
apologize.
minutes left in
everybody.
this. We apologize.
Please fold. Continues his run good.
If we were doing our jobs,
Continues his run good. Ace, king. Of course he flops his
of
ace.
course. With a runner flush. I'm gonna say that every time.
I-
That's just something I think about.
I promise you he had a salad before this because
Totally.
he is running hot and everybody knows that stone salad is positive EVs.
This is gonna be a big pot, I think. I mean, they both have so many outs for their hand. I mean, it shows just an 8, but like, still, he could think there's no ace out there, and his Jack 10 is still there.
I don't think this is callable. No, he's like I don't have any of this.
You are number 1. I mean that. Yeah,
You are a wishful thinker.
I am.
You're like I got one club.
I'm
Let's
trying
do
to
it.
create action mentally.
I got one club. Why not?
I got the 3
Because I don't think he has a
spades.
club. I'm not putting him on one club here. Runner is definitely
Right.
good
It's
here.
not in the realm of play, but it's still possible. Doesn't eat. What?
Please fold doesn't eat. Please
Oh.
fold only drinks, apparently. I mean,
Maybe.
drinking beer is almost like eating a loaf of bread, so
If you look in that context,
pretty
yeah.
good, pretty good.
It's a liquid loaf of bread.
Sean Drake has ace king this time.
Okay, Sean. What are you gonna do? You just gonna raise to 25K? Is that what you're gonna do? Just gonna raise?
That's what he's gonna do. That's about a min raise now that the blinds are at 12K.
Yep. He's just gonna call.
Please fold's got an ace. Maybe he'll. I mean, I think you have to call.
He's big blind. Yeah, he's got to call. Priced in.
It's a min raise.
Definitely. And you get a black chip back. That's great. Or 2 black chips back.
Wow.
That's like a
Value
deal.
Town. Speaking of Value Town,
Open-ended and top.
look at that. We with open-ended. Sean Drake with the best of it. He flops his king.
Sean, definitely.
Please fold is
He has his
waiting
hand on
to fold.
lockdown almost. I would. And he's got the net flush draw.
How many short stack ship could a short stack ship if a short stack could stack ships?
Is that the
It
same
should
thing as
be-
how much wood could a woodchuck chuck? A woodchuck could chuck
pretty
wood?
close.
Did you just take words out of that and dub those in?
Pretty close.
That would be genius. Action. Here we go.
So Sean
Let
bets
us-
37.
Yeah, better 37 into 100. What was it, like 90 into the pot?
Yeah, there was about 90 in the pot.
Okay. Yeah, he's got a fold.
We calls the 37 with his up and down straight draw. Let's see what we can get here. There's the 4.
Yeah, just getting better.
Sean has the ace of spades, so he's looking solid here.
Club on the river? Club on the river. Okay. I'm
Ace of
thinking
club? Oh no, that can't be the ace of clubs.
Nine
Sean
of
has
clubs.
the ace of clubs.
Nine of clubs.
Nine of
Nine of
clubs. on the
clubs.
river.
Nine of clubs. Nine of clubs, and Sean gets paid off. Assuming he doesn't
Just
go
like that.
Yes. Okay, we got a check. Is he checking or is he playing with chips?
I believe
No,
we
looks like he's
check.
playing with checks. Playing with checks. Playing with chips.
Checks, chips. If we're in Europe, we'd be calling them checks.
Check, fold.
And I don't mean rice checks. I believe Sean bet like 70,
100.
I was gonna say if I was him, I would have bet pot, and then he bet the pot.
Beautiful. Well, just
Yeah,
under
well, I mean
pot.
under pot, but
Yeah, just about.
enough to get the straight draw out of there.
Man, 1.3 million in chips. I bet at some point they play tournaments and they. Do you think maybe the first couple tournaments are like everything's $1, and then you got 1.3 million chips sitting in front of you? They're
Yeah.
like, maybe we should change these.
Well, I know a lot of people that don't know much about poker. They'll watch a stream like this or watch, let's say, the World Series of Poker on TV, and they're like, 1.2 million?
I know, they think
oh
it's
my
cash.
God, that's so
Like, why don't you
much.
just get up and
They don't
leave?
understand, yeah. They don't understand. It's not cash. It's not how it works. These are representative. They're kind of like your soldiers.
Yes, represents how many chips were played. We got a 3.3 million chip count total,
Yeah.
and he has 1/3 basically of the chips. Is that what my math is saying? Yeah, 1 point. Yeah, just about a third.
Yeah. Babyface, this is too real. Real money, real players, real fun at Stones.
Boom, shakalaka. Oh, 3-6. Wow. Okay. Here we go with a 3-6.
3
You think Sean calls?
and a
If
6.
somebody bets on the flop for his gutter,
I do not believe he does.
I don't think he calls for. Well, it is a spade, heavy spade board.
He does not have your favorite backdoor.
He doesn't want to play like
He
me.
doesn't have the backdoor nut low flush
Winger,
draw.
dinger,
No.
with a royal flush draw on the turn. I bet he's gonna call 45.
He just raised a Ford Focus.
He raised
What Master C is saying. I'm not going to take
$45,000.
credit for that. That's what Master C said.
Is he looking like he's gonna raise?
I think Sean might get crafty on this
I
board.
think he is.
Because Sean Drake is Sean Drake, and look, he's playing 5 deuce offsuit.
He
Look at
is.
this board. This is a Sean Drake board.
Well,
and I
who's-
think at this point, these players know that this is a Sean Drake board.
Well, here's what he's
Sean
thinking.
Drake knows that this is a Sean
Here's
Drake
what
board.
Sean's thinking. I'll tell you exactly what Sean's thinking. He's thinking, I could fold and be over with this, but he's not playing a 6 or a 3.
Look at that. Picks it up.
And, yeah, exactly.
Sean
Picks
Drake
it up.
doing Sean
And if
Drakey
he
things.
calls my raise, I'll know to check, fold on the turn.
Yeah, what a great play by Sean. He picks up
Assuming-
117K in that pot.
That's poker at its best. for Sean.
Sean. I don't know who Aria Sean is.
Aria Grande.
Sean Drake, a local poker celebrity here in Sacramento.
Yep. Yep. I knew him before he wasn't. Him and I go way back.
I knew him before he was a face.
Like 8 years.
This guy's the Sean Drake hipster. He's like, I knew Sean Drake.
He's on my Twitter.
Cool.
Not my Twitter. He followed my Twitter.
Babyface says no, and I'm assuming he's talking about Aria Sean.
Yeah. Aria Grande? No. Not the same person.
I don't think he's Aria Grande. Sean Drake, getting more run good.
If it was Aria Grande, she'd be like, what's up, Tom?
King, Jack of Spades. Poor Sean. He's going to see a flop with James. James has 10-9 with City for both
They both
players.
flop nothing.
Check to the turn, 6, no help.
Sean's got the best of it.
Sean, I think, knows he has the best of it.
It's 3-1 to win.
And he's going to check. I'm sorry, he's going to check to see if he has the best of it with a bet, and he does.
He does.
He found it out real quick.
And I mean, James has been he's been check folding
That's true. Yeah.
a lot
Good
more
observation.
than check calling.
So James actually started this table with 546K. He's actually about doubled his chips, more than doubled his chips since entering the final table, which is pretty impressive. Ariana Grande would be licking the chips. That's absolutely disgusting.
While singing Beauty and the Beast.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, I might take a few pictures of that. I would
tweet it out, and then I'd go wash my hands.
tweet it out. I would be like, hey.
I would drink the rubbing alcohol for her.
Yeah. I'd be like,
I can taste it.
dealer change.
I know, why does Sean always win?
Sean always wins because Sean is Sean.
Every time I get Sean's tweets, I'm at the final table. I'm like, dang it, this guy.
Like, what is that? Like,
You can't get lucky all the time. You have to have some sort of skill, which he does.
well,
have.
we saw that in the last hand. We saw some skill. It's not. I mean, this final table. Okay, there's been a lot of final tables where it's kind of just shove, call, shove, fold, shove, call, shove, fold. But this final table is a very skilled. This is just a very skilled group of players. They're gonna do things like fire with 5-eye and take down a pot.
Of course. And that's all.
Queen with pocket queens ships
All
it
in.
after the I believe raise from Dalton, who is please fold in C9. Sean 3-bet with 8-7, I believe. I believe please fold folded. He said fold please, and we picks up the pot.
All in.
117K just like that.
I'd rather take up 117 than lose my stack
Very true, very true.
any day of the week. I mean, obviously you want to see action with those kind of hands, but you don't want to lose.
But
those
yeah,
kind of
I mean,
hands.
you want to call, but
I mean, as a dealer, you see everything.
yeah.
Everything. And then when you see something new, you're like, I'm sure I've seen that before, I just can't remember.
I think I see. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I see a new thing every day. Still, I've been doing this a couple years, and I'm still like I've never seen anybody do that.
There are, yep. It throws you off. You're like, wait, what just happened?
Right.
Hold on, I gotta think about this. What did you just do?
All right. So James from the button raises to 30K with King Jack. Please fold on the big blind. Thinking about it with 5-3. I believe he's getting a little bored. He might call this.
Oh, he'll call. He's big blind. He's only calling what? What are the blinds? 6-12. He's only calling.
You can see the fallen soldiers of beer
18.
behind. Please fold. He's got a couple orange peels on his, I believe, are blue boons.
Yeah.
And
I think that's a go-to beer.
he's kind of been barreling them. So let's see if he gets crafty with 5-3.
That's not much to get crafty. He's only 18 to call.
He
Why
just
not?
calls it and he hits he gets his flush draw.
he's-
James with the best of it with his pair jacks.
Now he's thinking, crap, why did I have to call? Now I'm suckered into this hand, my flush draw.
And he doesn't even need the backdoor flush draw.
Straight flush draw. He's got the backdoor straight flush.
There you go.
Double back.
Backdoor.
Come on,
straight
let's
flush
look
draw
for the
is something
best
you have to
possible
think
outcome.
of. Yeah.
The worst possible outcome is ace-ace.
Oh, there's a
there
heart.
it is.
James is
top pair,
drawing dead in
almost
this
top
hand now.
kicker. He doesn't know it.
He doesn't know that. That's true, but we know it because there's a check mark right next to Please Fold's name.
That's true. Darn it! All
Isn't
this stuff
actually
they give
his
us.
name. His name is not Please Fold.
And he looks like he bets into him. Wow, I think he's betting him to see if he has the flush.
Yeah, he's gotta find out one way, and that's one way.
I mean, that's the one way of controlling the bet. Because if he checks to him and Please Fold bets, he could bet 100, 200K, and then he still doesn't get to find out the information he wants to find out with his initial bet.
Yeah, I think if I'm Dalton here, I put in a big raise because I don't want the fourth heart to come on the river. Because the fourth heart comes on the river,
His hand's kind of shot.
what do you do if James is betting with the ace of hearts, or I mean, obviously any heart higher than a 5, but I'm saying like he could easily be firing any ace of hearts.
Yep. He could even have the 8, 9, 1 heart. Shoot.
Lion Lock's trying to give Please Fold some.
Master 77 says
Stuff.
it will check through. I'm pretty sure on the river if it's a fourth heart.
All right, so
you are correct.
Dalton's cut out a roughly 200K.
Yep, he's got to bet it. You gotta raise it.
Lion Lock says he thinks he should just flat here and take the risk. I mean
the pot's pretty big as it is.
yeah, he's gonna raise it to
So-
about 225.
225. And that's a pretty standard raise.
That's a good raise there.
It is. Yeah, he only raised 125 more, 150 more, excuse me. So
You might get called by the ace of hearts here. I mean, I really like this bet.
I see any heart decent size calling this, but because he doesn't have a heart, I don't see him calling this. Now he could think he's on the flush draw bluffing, and he could shove here. I just don't see him calling or shoving either way. Maybe a call, but I don't.
Yes,
Honestly,
Chocolate the Gaming. Well, we're on about a 25-minute delay. We are commentating live. So as I'm saying this, you guys only have like a 5-second delay before it gets to your computer screens or laptop screens or
Yeah.
whatever you're.
That is true.
And there you go. Nightbot in clutch, telling you all the info.
Boom.
20-minute delay.
It has a.
Commentators are live and viewing it at the same time. You are.
But I mean, we could technically look over there and see who's still playing, and no information.
Don't do
you
it.
Won't
Blinders
know.
up. Blinders up.
But for the sake of the integrity of the game, he will not look, but I will.
That's what Justin Kelly usually does. He goes, I gotta work at like 5 in the morning tomorrow.
How many are left?
What are they doing? What are you doing? That's what
My
he'll do.
jacket is pressed because I've been sitting in this
All right,
chair.
so James folds. He finally decides to fold. I think he was really wanting to call that.
Yeah. Look at that. Ooh, 1 million, almost a million. 1985. What area code is 1985?
That's too many numbers, I believe.
Anybody? Well, area code starts with 1985.
Oh, okay. One.
Followed
Yeah,
by
one for
87
U.S.
numbers.
Okay, I get it.
I mean, 1-800.
Now I believe you. This is live. Are you saying that because I read the chat?
Bad result. You need those chips. Yes. I mean, he's sitting top. As chip leader, second place chip leader, pretty much, you just kind of pick and choose your battles because you have the chips. You kind of want to just let the other ones fight with each other. And you kind of just wait to walk yourself up that ladder.
Yeah. So Please Fold doesn't even have time to stack his chips before he gets King Jack.
And four-handed, that's a phenomenal hand, especially in the small blind when everybody folded.
I would take it.
Queen 4.
Big blind, Sean Drake, Queen 4.
Goner.
He decides no beans.
Everybody's looking at the screen. Wee's going, when's that hand gonna show up? I don't know if I got bluffed or not.
So I think we should take this moment and talk about this awesome tournament that's coming up. The six shooter 100K guarantee.
Boom.
May 12th to May 21st. I know that might sound weird.
I do that.
One weekend is actually day ones. Day two is the following week. We have 6 flights for day one. 6 flights. So day 1A starts on Friday, May 12th at 10 a.m. And we have 2 flights a day, 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. that whole weekend long, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then day 2 is the following Sunday, May 21st at 11 a.m. What's cool about this tournament? It's called the 6 shooter for a reason. First of all, 6 flights, awesome.
Totally.
Second of all, on day 2, when the players get down to 60 players remaining, it goes to a true 6 max. They'll play 6 max for the rest of the tournament after that. Obviously, final table starts at 7. Starts 7 players, but other than that, 6 max.
Yep.
And
Which is more hands.
one of the craziest things about this tournament, one of the best things in my opinion about this tournament, if, say for example, you're in day 1A and you make the money, you have a million chips. Let's just say you have a million chips. Then you decide, oh, I'm gonna get into
Day 2.
day 1C the next day at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
And you bag again for a million chips. Guess how many chips you have on day 2.
Technically, you should only have your highest denomination.
Usually you
But-
would have 1 million. This tournament allows you to stack your chip stack on day 2. You can bag and tag all 6 days and combine all 6 of your chip stacks for a mega chip stack.
Totally.
It's
And-
gonna be nuts.
And people
That's why it's called
will
the
do
6
it.
shooter. It's gonna be barrels upon barrels
I can just
upon
see this
barrels
just
upon
being
barrels.
crazy. Because people are like, wait, did he just say I could keep all the chips from all 6 of the tournaments if I buy into them?
And each flight has unlimited rebuys too. So you're talking
For the full day?
yeah. And I didn't even mention the buy-in price because I think to me it's like it doesn't even matter. I'm not even gonna look. It's $200 buy-in. What? Like to me, I'm not even gonna look at the buy-in. I
know.
I'm sold already.
The buy-in's nice and juicy.
100K guarantee for $200 buy-in.
Okay.
You can't beat it.
Comment if you're going to be on that circuit. Let's do it.
All right, so
Back to the
we
action.
should probably get back. to
Please
the action
fold
now.
raises to 36K. James H. 3 bets. 75.
3-bet alert.
Please fold calls. And now we here are at the flop. Now we're here at the flop.
He did. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
We are on the
James.
flop.
Yeah, James bet 100K on the flop.
Yes, we're at the flop with a 100K bet, and
Boom.
he's thinking fold, and we're
Please
back to
fold,
the
says
6
fold,
shooter.
please.
I can't talk. That's.
I believe that was it. Did I miss anything?
I mean, 40-minute levels.
Final
on day
table. Yeah. What's the starting chips? Starting chips.
2. Starting chips.
I don't know.
6,000. No, that's not
Nah,
right.
that's not it.
1 in 5
That's not
seed.
right. It's got to be like 15 or
It says
20.
6,000. And that's what that's talking about.
1 in 5. 1 in C. Oh no! Those
it's
are the
mega
mega satellites. Oh, let's
Never
talk about the
mind.
mega satellites.
Mega
Mega satellites
satellites.
start May 8th. May 8th, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We have a $55 buy-in, mega satellites, all 4 of those days.
Yep.
Same prices are daily. So if you're a daily player looking for why not try your luck in the mega satellite? You can always sell your seat, $200 seat if you get it.
Yeah, it's
mean-
1 in 5 win a seat, basically.
Yeah, 1 in 5 win a seat, 6K in chips, 20-minute levels. I mean,
But I have a question.
Okay.
What if there's
Yes,
only
you, in the
18
front.
players? How
If
does
there's
1 in
only
5 get a
18
seat?
players, there'll be 3 seats awarded, and the 4th place gets a little bit of cash.
Oh, that's what that is. That makes sense. So they don't round up and give another a 4 seat.
He's really smarter than this. He's just playing.
just that.
playing dumb on.
They
TV.
gave me a script and I'm reading it and I'm like, oh, gotta play that guy again. Come on, give me a smart guy once. All right, Sean Ray's pre-flop to 35K, and please fold calls.
I mean, if you're getting scripted as the stupid guy every time, I mean,
It's such an easy roll.
there's a reason why Jim Carrey's always the
Get your
funny
hot
guy, you know?
dogs, right? S'mores at 7. All right, so
But
please,
what does buy-in mean?
well, what buy-in means is you take stuff out of your pocket and you give it to somebody who has a suit on, preferably, and that's your buy-in.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, preferably somebody with a
And
suit
not
on.
clams, not clams.
So let's catch back up on the action. Please fold with 6 on the flop.
So check bet to 30
He's got
call.
the check mark.
Oh, we're game over.
Sean, check. And Sean
six of
is gonna muck
scoops.
his jack eye.
He was on the
Please
flush
fold.
draw.
He's gonna pick up $79,000.
At least he got a free river. It looked like they check the turn.
Dealer change coming up.
Do a change. All right. Having fun.
Bang bang, 6-shooter.
Bang bang. That one actually sounds fun.
It's gonna be a great tournament.
I'm not a fan of tournament poker, but to be honest, too, you need to have a bankroll to be able to buy into all 6. And if you only buy into 1, it's going to be hard.
Yeah.
Unless you get, like I say, get a million chips and pushes you up there, because it's basically promoting you having to play at least 4 out of the 6 and building that stack.
I mean, yeah.
So if you're a good player,
you can
heck
play
yeah.
it however you want. You can
Yeah.
play multiple flights and build up your day 2 chip stacks, or you can fire 1. It's all up to you.
Yeah, and win it with that 1. That's possible.
We're an equal opportunity
Employer? Oh. Player?
gambling establishment.
Yes. 1-800-GAMBLER if you do have that problem. Is that the right number?
I believe so.
1-800-GAMBLER? Yeah, sounds right.
All right, so we got 4 players left. Hui is sitting on the short stack with 546,000.
We have no big blind markers though. That's
Yeah,
good.
that's good.
It means there's still good chips in play. But the chips really haven't changed hands much. They're about the same stacks as we've been.
Yeah, I think these
Give or
guys are
take.
really tightening up, trying to get that next payout spot.
Yeah, it's a
Payouts are
huge
going to
bump.
start jumping.
It's a huge bump coming down to the final 4. Even the 5, I think 5 was what, 27? It'll
Yeah,
tell us in
something
a
like that.
second.
So it's folded to Sean Drake in the small blind.
Pocket fives. That's a good way to start it.
This is how we get the action going.
Yeah, we rig the pocket pairs. When the new dealer comes in, oh, 8-5, look at that.
8-5, he's going to make the call with 8-5.
It'll be hard to hit
Suited.
that set. I always loved getting flopping the set. It was so nice. Now this board, this is anybody bets, the other person folds. Let's see, who bets first?
Basically it's going to be who bets first. Obviously, there
James
goes,
is gonna bet now.
here comes the flush draw from James.
I mean, do you bet with the four diamonds if you have James in?
I'm pretty sure I bet here.
Yeah. You have
He's going to fire about 50. Oh,
let's say
than that.
40 or 30.
And Sean swiftly folds.
As the pros do. Pros do.
Unlike the cons.
So first place is a little over, well, just under 11K. Second place is just over 6K. Third is 3,600.
Yes.
Fourth.
So
yeah.
right now they're getting a $500 jump for whoever gets knocked out first. And I mean, these players, they're playing for first. They've been playing.
$434
They've
jump.
been playing a long time. They're playing 12 hours now, roughly.
They're going 11. 'cause it's
11
o'clock.
hours.
Do they get a lunch break? That's the thing. Is there a lunch break?
They do not. They're gonna have a 10-minute break at some point. Not sure what
It's not
level that's
showing us.
after.
Well,
gonna
when we
have
look
a
over
10-minute
there and
break
they're
at
all
some point.
gone, we'll know they're on break.
Yeah. Either that or they just all quit.
Or they chop.
So please fold has ace queen.
Here we go.
He raises.
His ring of hands. Here we
Fold,
go.
fold to the big blind. And I believe it's a fold. Folds around.
Folds around. It's going to be a lot of raise, fold, fold.
Yeah, exactly.
Raise,
And that's
fold.
kind of what you got to expect with a short-handed game like this. We might see fireworks if two people pick up aces or whatever.
I mean, these 4
Single
players.
aces, that is.
I totally agree with Lion Lack 3-3. It's nice stacks and low enough blinds so you can mix up and play a little bit.
Yeah.
Which is great for the 4 players, but everybody else, like, let's see some stuff. Show me the stuff. I mean, as a player, you want to be able to. I'm not a huge fan of a raise pre-flop and then all in pre-flop call, and then it's just luck of the cards.
Yeah.
You know, best 5 cards comes out. Best.
I mean,
no.
but in tournament poker, sometimes that's just the way it is.
Yep. No, I agree. It is.
James
blinds are
picks
up
up
there.
jacks.
The blinds are 10 and 20K, and you got 150K, and the next guy's 190K. It's like, well, what do you do? All in.
The blinds at 8,000, 16,000, 2,000 ante. James fires 2x to 32. Please fold's coming along. He's got an ace, AC deucey in the big blind.
2x.
Yeah, Master C, they did have a break right before they went to the final table, and then they had a scheduled break about 8 minutes into the final table, but they decided just to play over that.
Play through it, yeah. Yeah, the 2 tables combined to 1 for the break.
So Please Fold
jacks.
actually doesn't decide to call. He decides to 3-bet with ace high.
Not even suited. He's disregarding number 3 rule in poker of having a suited ace. He's
That's number
disregarding
3.
it. Yeah.
Is that a fact also? Should we
That's not a fact.
Do we have to fact check
It's just
that?
on a shirt. That's the only one I
On a
remember.
shirt. Then it is a fact. If it's on a shirt, it's on a...
Number 3, there's like 10 reasons why you should call. Number 3 was because it was suited.
Yeah.
But I
So
mean,
there's a
obviously he's not.
4-bet from James. Now we're playing poker.
Now
we're
we're
playing.
getting-
We're getting in the 4-bet range. We're playing poker. Welcome to Stones Live.
Now we're checking.
Hit that follow button.
We're checking. Here we go. What do you do? Do you 5-bet it?
I mean,
Call and secede the.
I mean, if Please Fold can get crafty and throw out a 5-bet, like what can you have here with a
Right.
5-bet?
What could you mean?
Queens?
Obviously,
Kings? Aces? I mean, I don't think this is the spot he should do this.
No.
But I mean, Master C says you fold, and I think you may be right. Probably right. Who knows?
He didn't take long to 4-bet it either.
And here comes another one of those beers.
Here, just have a little
Liquid
taste.
Courage
A little
incoming.
taste, sample the coldness, brew that has been bestowed upon you, and then make a decision.
Yeah, I agree. The game is really easy when you can see the whole cards.
Good fold.
Yeah, he folds. He gives it away. If I could see the whole cards when I played, I would love it.
It wouldn't be called poker. It'd be called
Cheating. It would be called cheating.
cheater. Who wants to go play poker? Or we can do this new table over here. It's called cheater.
Yeah. Taylor? Why are you wearing those strange glasses on the table? Oh, they're prescription. Prescription. See your chips or your cards.
Why are they like glossy on this side though?
So if you're just joining us,
Welcome.
Taylor and Tyler show, T Squared, Tea Time, Tea Money, I don't know, whatever you want to call it.
Tall Tyler
time.
Taylor.
If you're going with the golf theme, Tea Time.
Tee it up. It's time to go.
To go. Speaking of two going, let's see if we can get some action going. I mean, we can't influence the action. We can't get the action going, but let's see if
I can just
there will be
I
action.
can scream across the room. Call.
Yeah. I mean,
It won't matter.
we're on a
25 minutes
delay.
later.
Yeah, I know. He's like, yeah, I know I should have called
No.
25 minutes ago. Thanks.
They're looking at me like, you're an idiot.
You
your
know
hot
it's
dogs.
delayed, right?
We know, but it wouldn't be just be fun. Somebody's like, so call? All right, I call.
All right, so this is pretty much what I thought was going to happen at some point in the tournament. I think Sean Drake is going to pick up that everybody's playing tight, and he's gonna loosen up a little bit. And this is what I believe this is what he's doing here with Queen 7. I mean, not a bad hand, but like
No, not bad hand. When it's, you know,
It's a little crafty.
Four-handed,
Four-handed, it's a decent hand.
a jack high is considered the nuts. Four-handed.
I wouldn't say the nuts.
I mean, it's considered the ace in a nine-handed game. I mean, popular getting an ace.
So what's an ace? Is an ace a joker?
No, ace is an ace nine-handed, but it's
An ace
jack.
so a jack is an ace and
four-handed.
an ace is an ace.
Yeah.
Then what's a king?
Nine-handed, an ace is an ace. Four-handed, a
Is a
jack
king an ace?
represents as an ace. I guarantee you're gonna see somebody go on with like jack seven.
We'll probably see it. And there'll probably be jack 7.
I mean,
7.
four-handed, you have to loosen up. You have to start loosening up. Otherwise, you're just gonna get blinded. You get blinded so fast. You're now getting twice as many hands, statistically, because there's half as many people. So you're just gonna be blind. And if you have a short stack, you gotta start loosening up.
Yeah. Taylor Smith is dumb in the chat. I got my own troll apparently. That's pretty good.
Am I not seeing what you're seeing? Where does it say that?
It says Taylor Smith
right there.
is dumb. Which is true. So
Taylor has his
welcome
own
in,
troll.
Taylor Smith is dumb.
Beautiful.
I feel sorry for that Taylor Smith guy. Am I right?
Is that your brother? That's your best friend, huh? All right. Pre-flop. We made the call. We had a a raise to 46, and you call us for 30 to the flop. 6-10-3 rainbow. I haven't said that yet tonight. Rainbow.
It's true.
And because please fold raise pre-flop, he obviously should be leading on the flop, which he is.
And of course he hits his 10 because that's what happens in Stone's Live.
Of course.
If you raise, you must hit.
It's a check.
An easy
bet,
fold. Easy fold.
Do they have a song called Check Bet Fold?
Click, click, pull.
Check, check, fold. Gonna check, check, fold. Everybody's gonna check, check. You're gonna fold. After you bet. I don't know. I don't do rap. I'm horrible. I mean, I can make it up. But I just lost it when I went check, check, fold. I'm like, dang it. Forgot bet. Ruined my own song.
It's your own song. You can do whatever you want.
Twitch USA. Jack equals ace. See? Twitch, right?
I mean,
Twitch understanding.
he fact checked it, so it must be true.
You put some guy's face in there.
Sean Drake's got a 4 high, which is probably like a 7 high, right?
Yeah.
James with a small blind picks up.
You don't agree with that
Snowman.
theory? You don't agree that like?
I mean, I definitely think that Jack.
Do you not
the
get to
Jack
final
is
tables
magnified? I've never been to a final table. No.
Not even a home game final table where it's just one
Home
table.
games, I start a final table. Okay.
Exactly.
So the raise from the small blind, big blind folds. Standard. ABC poker.
ABC.
Very
delicious.
standard. ABC.
Yeah. Nightbot said it. This is not an age-restricted site. So let's be nice in the comments because somebody younger than you could be watching.
Yeah. Somebody younger.
We have a lot of people watching, and if we could check,
Dun, dun, dun.
I'd say we have at least a dozen under 18.
We have the technology. Well, we can't check how many people are under 18.
Well, I
That would
know,
be kinda weird
my
if we could.
6-month-old is watching with my wife, so I know for a fact we got one,
There you go.
and she's sitting there.
One
going,
is more than 0. So.
That's right, so it's possible. All right,
All right, so we got blind on blind action.
which is usually the case.
7-5 for Hui, and three deuce.
We just
for
flop the
Please
nuts.
Hold.
Our second
The
nut.
Nutter Butters.
I'm gonna play this hand. I'm just gonna flop it.
Not quite the nuts. You're right.
Second nuts.
Second nuts for Hui.
But
99% in this hand.
It'll turn into like the 30th nuts if a diamond comes.
So, Please Fold decides to bet a quick raise.
Quickie. And we go into the.
Yeah, so I mean, Please Fold says fold please. And sticks
says-
those cards in the mug.
Said raise? Raise? What? Oh. Raise, okay. It's raised.
He's like, all right, your pot.
Still anybody's game. Look at that. 15%, 22, 25, 38.
Now we got Tyler Thompson is awesome in the chat.
That's what I'm talking about.
Tyler, you are awesome. That's stupid. I want to be
That's
the
amazing.
awesome one.
Remind me to pay you that $20
I want to
later.
be the awesome one.
No, you can't be. I've already been declared the awesome one.
Dang it. So close. It was a 50-50
Should
shot.
have paid somebody out there watching to do it for you.
Man, is that what you did? Oh, man.
Maybe.
I wish I had your pocket.
I mean, does my hair look good? I was gonna do like a blowout. If you guys want to blow it out, it's like it just blows out on one side. It's nice on one side and then it blows out on the other. My wife said, no.
No.
You don't do that. And I'm like, okay.
It's a family show, no blowouts.
Yeah, no blowouts.
Oh, look at, speaking of flopping sets, or sorry, flopping straights.
Another
we got
straight.
another flopped straight.
Second nut one in.
Please Fold's like, you're gonna
not
flop
folding.
a straight on me. I mean, obviously he doesn't know that he got a flop, straight flopped on him last hand, but it's
he
just a
will.
little bit of karma.
He will in about 21 minutes if he's looking.
Sean has ace high, so I mean, he's got to think he's got some equity in this pot, but he
18
doesn't have much, as we can see by the graphics.
He only one third bet the pot, 18K into 58. Well, 58 now. So was it what, 40?
About
40. Yeah.
half the pot.
Yeah. And I'm gonna raise it on you.
Here comes the raise. Sean looks down at his ace high and thinks, I'm probably no good
I
here.
don't have a runner.
I don't have a runner. He does. He has the
Ace,
club.
ace.
He has the
With
club.
5-5. For the ace 5.
I don't think that's what he was thinking there.
Not at all.
I don't think he was thinking my 5 might be good if club comes.
That's not what he's thinking. There's no way he's thinking I want my club flush to show up.
I mean, if it was you there, you might think that, right? You're like,
But like, I have options is what I'm thinking. I have options. Give me all the options. 11K to 31K. Yeah, that's a big jump.
it is. And
It's
that's
almost
why
4
these-
times as many. And that's why they're raise fold. 10-8.
Got button action. Please fold on the button. He's gonna raise it and
As-
pray. Please fold. He's gonna say.
As a dealer, let me
fold,
ask
fold,
you
fold,
this.
fold. All right.
Not to steal focus from this game, but as a dealer, what
Sean
hand?
Drake with jacks.
Oh, okay, let's
All right,
pause.
go ahead.
Pause.
All right, pause
Let's
the
just see.
conversation. We got jacks.
Let's commentate on the jacks. The jackies.
So Sean Drake's thinking about what he can raise to here.
It's gonna push out everybody, but please fold. His name's Cameron, right? What's please fold's name?
Dalton.
Dalton. So far wrong. So far off, it's not even close.
So Sean bets over 100. Oh, looks like 87. My apologies. James mucks it real quick.
He's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Let's go.
So somebody in the chat earlier was saying that these two guys know each other very well, and that doesn't surprise me because they're both big poker players in this area. It's hard to say what's going through Please Fold's mind here. I mean,
I don't know. I think it's considering a 3-bet.
yeah, does he think Sean Drake's just
Or 4-bet, excuse me.
Sean Drake and him, or
Does he call it? Does he fold? He was already in this 3-bet, 4-bet situation, but he wants to be on the 4-bet end of it this time. I can see him raising here. He said,
yeah, he was in that 4-bet pot earlier.
He'll probably go like
He had the
one.
worst of it there too. So I mean that's got to play a factor too. He's got to think I can't do this too many times. It might cost me my tournament life. Can't really bleed chips at this stage of the tournament. So he lays it down.
Good fold. Of course, we can see this, but
We can see the
in his
cards,
head,
that
he's
is
like, I
true.
know I have 2 live cards. That's what he's thinking.
I mean, he was thinking a long time, and he's thinking Sean Drake might have that 5 high that he played earlier.
Very true.
He might have seen it on the stream.
Very, very true. I Tyler is greater
Tyler
than
is
all
greater than all poker players. I know, man. He's got that mindset. He's like runners are coming. Let's go.
Excuse me.
I know. Oh, your head is too big for this room, man. I'm over here like, I'm dumb. See, there you go. For what now I'm the dumb guy. There you go. You got your wish.
See how that works? It's amazing.
Perfect.
Karma does a wraparound.
All right, please fold pocket tens.
Oh man,
It
he's
seems like
picking up.
It seems like every time he gets the worst of it in the hand, he picks up a hand right after it.
Yeah.
He's like, you flopped a straight on me. Okay, I flopped a straight now.
Alright, you had pocket jacks, I got pocket tens.
Yeah, and he picks it up.
No action.
No.
He threw those cards like he was like, dang it.
Yeah. So yeah, the chip stacks are still pretty much the same as the last time that graphic popped up.
There hasn't been an
not
all-in,
much
nothing.
movement. We did have that one 4-betted hand. James and Please Fold were in. Other than that, not much action going on.
But see, I don't need all the action to have a good time. I just make my own good time.
Yeah, I mean, we're having a good time here in the booth. We got our Stones Live water to keep us
I got
hydrated.
my earth-friendly cup warmer. Stay on the drive. It's a cold night. Your AC heater's not working. Where do you go? Starbucks is
into
closed. You gotta stop into Stones. Get yourself a cup of Stones. It'll warm you right up.
So, speaking of jacks,
Again?
jacks.
Deuce. See ya.
James.
I like to
on
play
the
smaller
button jacks.
connectors once in a blue moon.
Well, I mean,
Suited preferably. Do you? When you're playing?
I love to play them. I mean, generally in a cash game situation, more
Definitely.
than forehand at a final table.
Oh, I agree,
And that's-
100%.
I believe that's what Sean was thinking there, and lays
Yep.
it down.
He wasn't the raiser, so you gotta fold. He has no equity involved, just this big blind or his ante, and unless he was the big blind there.
He did call. I believe it was call and then raise on the button. And fold.
I should be paying attention.
That's true. Service is on table 11 if anybody needs it.
Service on table 11. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
JJ James.
tables.
Tyler Thompson is awesome, says JJ James.
JJ James. Is that kind of like AA Ron? AA Ron?
It's kind of like AA Ron.
JJ James?
It's kind of like JJ the jet plane. James.
Pocket nines for JJ James.
Let's get
Triple
pocket
J.
nines in here.
Come on, get me excited about something. All
James is on a little bit of heater here.
right. All right. Let's predict this flop.
Heaters are real things.
If it gets to a flop, what is going to be there? Oh, ace 3. I don't know.
Ace 3.
22 to call.
I think Sean's going to see a flop with ace 3 here.
I think so. And small blind, 22K to go. Why not? Or is he going to raise?
We won't know until we see it.
Any ace. I think he's going to raise this. What do you guys think in the chat? You think he's going to raise this? I think he's going to raise this.
I think he might raise before they even say raise.
I know. Why not? He looks like he wants to raise. What do you know? Raise. Raise it up.
Boom.
That will be
Price of poker has gone up to, drum roll,
80. 85. Raise at 30. No.
something.
I'm going to say 90. Oh, 100.
And a call. Yeah, roughly 100.
Oh, it looks like 80.
Judging by the amount
92.
that 92. I was gonna say, judging by the size that
I
James
think we're
put out.
ballparking it in the right area.
Yeah. The flop is no good for Sean. Still has ace high. James,
Although he does have a runner.
one over on the board for James. Doesn't look like it's scaring him away.
No, that can't scare you. If you let a queen scare
I
you.
believe I heard 110 is the bet. Sean gets away from it.
No, as a tournament player, if you're a seasoned tournament player, the rule generally is if you bet pre-flop, it's a continue bet on the flop.
Well, I think, yeah.
In and out of action, regardless of your position. It's just what I think the standard is.
It's standard. I mean, if you're seeing a flop heads up, if you're not c-betting 136% of the time, you're not doing it right.
Right. You're playing scared money, is what as one might call it.
Yes, over 100% of the time.
Over. King 8. Oh,
How much
I
ship
called the king.
could a short stack ship if a short stack could stack ships?
Did we already go over this one?
How many? But how many?
Well, first of all, the first 2 words make no sense.
How much ship? Come on. How much ship?
7.
They're saying I'm the dumb one.
How much ship? 7.
How much ship, man?
Could a
Okay,
short ship
7.
sit
7
ship?
is the answer. That's done. Don't even think about it. That's
I'm
it.
over it.
7. D Wolf.
I'm over
7.
it. I'm over it because I
I'm even
know
gonna
these.
type it in the chat.
7.
7.
Done.
There we go.
Now somebody fact check me.
Yeah, somebody Google that.
All right, so we got a all-around fold, and on to the next. 7
deuce.
Oh, come on, you gotta raise
Let's
this.
go.
Come on.
Oh.
That's like the prime.
It's like he wants to make money in this tournament.
I know. Can you just raise and then show everybody, and then give you like a $5 chip because that was the bet or that was the saying before the tournament started?
Yeah. 7 ships.
Yeah.
D Wolf says 7 ships. I think you're right.
You know,
You might have won.
I think if we're all on the same page,
But how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I think the answer is at least 8 because 8 is more than 7.
yeah, technically though, a woodchuck could chuck as much as the wood could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Wow. You are awesome.
I just mixed the fun.
Damn.
A chord. Is this a face chord or a full chord? I'm talking about an 8x4x8 or a 4x4x4.
So as the money scrolls by, $10,800 goes to first place.
That's a lot.
What would you do with $10,800?
Pay off bills.
Very, very exciting.
I would buy one of
Can
everything.
you just like make something up? Like, come on.
I would invest it into a bottled water
This guy
company.
is awesome. That says Stones on the
And
label?
then buy out all the other bottled water companies because
Wow.
my water was actually vodka. And I got everybody hooked on it.
Yeah. Hooked on
Or some
vodka.
form of white liquid.
And then you buy out Hooked on Phonics, and then that's
That is still
and
around.
then that's also vodka.
Ace Queen, Pocket Fives, Ace Deuce.
Yeah, we got
This
three-way
looks
action.
like a fun, if as long as it's not like 5 bets going around here. Shoot. You're gonna raise the 38. One
Babyface
caller.
ATL says he'd play with 10K. He would play one hand of 50, 100 PLO, and that'll do it.
Oh jeez.
All right, we got a raise from Please
You're
Fold.
just yelling pot the whole time. The dealer's like,
Pot, 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 pot. Is that 10K yet? Pot, pot, pot.
Times 3.
All right, so Please Fold picks it up. Qui decides that his ace high
Deuces.
is no good,
No bueno.
which he was right.
We paid 3.4K in taxes. Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, well, that's a bill, right? That could be considered a bill.
That could be considered a decent bill. And what's is it still $599 or more? You gotta do a W-2 on it?
I don't know anything about that.
Anybody watching know what the requirement is to have to fill out a W-2 for cash winnings in a tournament? Is it $599 or more, so $600 basically, that you have to fill
I
out?
have never cashed out that much.
I've cashed in that much.
I will let you know when it happens.
Oh, gee.
I'll call you in 75 years.
5K over Vegas. What is it in America? Also known as California.
I'm the dumb one. Okay.
America. Yeah. Tax evaders don't pay taxes. That's true.
That is very true.
That's why they get the
America.
evaders part to the tax.
It's true.
I did a broadcast one time for 11 hours.
Wow.
I didn't have any breaks.
We're probably going to do that here.
Let's do it. Coffee.
The game will be over and we'll just be talking still.
The next tournament players will be showing up.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, we'll be right with you guys in 1 second. We're finished.
Yeah, so we got a hand against these two fine gentlemen here. Please fold Queen 7. No good Whiff City. But he's going to fire out a bet, I believe, of 56,000. Sean Drake with the best of it with the middle pair. Queen Jack ahead, 99% equity in this pot.
Please fold is representing an ace. So he raised pre-flop.
Yeah, the question is, can he put him on the ace? He doesn't believe
He
him.
says nope, because it's four-handed and Jack High is the best, and I have it. Okay.
Yeah, I agree, babyface. There's some good players on this, so we're playing poker. We're gonna be playing poker for a while.
We are, yep.
So
It's gonna
Sean
take like
Drake,
a set over set to double to just. Go ahead.
So Sean Drake actually has the queen of diamonds, so that third diamond is scary, but at the same time he's got the redraw to the flush.
Also known as runner. You're like,
back
shut up with the runner. No back draws, no back doors.
So
Just
the blinds are up in about a minute.
if he's smart, he needs to make a decision, so he get one more. Because I think he'll be on the button, so it doesn't matter. Although, are the antes going up? I can't see the next round.
So what do you think Dalton's thinking here? He's thinking he's gonna represent this ace again. If I'm Sean Drake here, I might be able to put him on the ace, but I got that redraw. That queen of diamonds looks pretty good.
I can't put him on an ace king. Obviously, I can't put him on a king of diamonds.
Getting 3-1 on a call, and he calls.
Boom. To the river.
There's the diamond for Sean.
Please fold.
And now, what do you think? What do you think Dalton's doing? Do you think he's gonna represent that king of diamonds? A big diamond. I mean, obviously he could be representing the queen of diamonds.
The king, jack,
a big
of
diamond.
Totally. But no matter what the bet is, I don't see Sean folding. Even if he goes all in, which why would you go all in? He's still probably gonna think and then call. Here we put him on like a 3-5 of diamonds.
So we're actually going on break after this hand, guys.
Yes, we shall.
Let's finish up this action, obviously.
Oh yeah. I mean, we just get up mid hand.
I mean, I'm not leaving right now.
We think he's gonna win. I'll see you in 10. No.
Peace out.
I'll let you know when we come back. But you let us know.
So
yeah, it's definitely gonna be a check.
So it's checked. Okay. So please fold checked. Mm-hmm. Sean's gonna think about this. I put a bet here.
Definitely. I put in probably a value bet of maybe 210.
I mean, you got to think. Sean has. You can see a stack there on the left side. He's got 457,000. So putting in a sizable raise, like as you said, a $200,000 raise, is about half his chips. Is he willing to risk?
So what did he bet?
So
How
he
close
got
am
180.
Oh, that's not bad. I was pretty close.
So you're pretty close.
I was only 30 off.
Ruvar says the only reason I don't bet here is to see please holds hand. I mean, yeah, that's definitely one option.
Yeah,
here.
because he has to open first, correct?
But I think Sean is banking on value here. I think
it's not a bluff. He'll go all in. A bluff is covered by an all in or the nuts, obviously. But yeah,
please fold shaking his head.
You can't bet anything less because that's too big of a value bet. And either way, he's not going to call if he has nothing. So.
All right, guys, we're going on break. Don't go anywhere.
Don't.
Feel free to hit that follow button so you get alerted every time we go live.
Click the follow button.
I'm Taylor. This is Tyler.
This is Taylor, and I'm Tyler.
Taylor. Taylor is dumb. Tyler is awesome.
Beautiful.
Something like that. So.
All right.
Welcome back, guys. Stones Live Poker. We got the last Sunday 30K guarantee tournament. We're down to the final four.
The pressure's on. I'm like, whoo.
Looks like fourth place is going to end up with 3,100. So the fourth. So all 4 of these players are guaranteed that money.
That money.
And that's a good day.
That's a great day. I can't imagine any day being worse than that. What time do you work in the morning?
I work at like 9 in the morning, so...
Not when I work, except I gotta do completely different work than you.
Yeah?
I gotta go cut down a tree.
I gotta sit there and deal some cards.
Yeah, that's easier.
A little bit of
I'll give you
work,
that
you're
one.
right.
I gotta go climb up a tree, cut down pieces, and lower it, and then clear it
It's
out.
starting to look like an interpretive dance.
Okay.
All right,
Back
here
to
comes
the
the
table.
action.
Here we go. We're so excited.
Shuffle up and deal.
Here we go. Shut it up and deal. Shuffle up and deal.
Shut up and deal.
Shut. I always wanted to open a casino and let the dealers wear their type of shirts that they like to show their character. Obviously nothing like profanity-wise.
Just whatever.
So Justin definitely could not deal, because he'd show up with a shirt that says, "I'm dumb, you're dumb, we're all dumb."
Everybody's dumb.
Something like that. All right, first hand, A7, not bad.
Sean Drake, small blind.
That's like the nuts.
And the blinds are 10,000, 20,000, 3,000 ante.
So that's already 12,000 already in the pot. Plus the blinds.
Heads up action.
Boom.
Sean hits his ace. James hits middle pair.
We got a check and a what? And a bet.
The bet looks like 25K. Fired out from James's stack.
I would concur.
Looks like we have an addition to the chips. The 25K plaques have been added. You see those in front of James's stack there.
Those square looking things.
25,000 a piece, and it looks like James has about, I would say, 200K of those. About 8 of them high, maybe 6.
Are they thick as a
to
poker
8.
chip?
No, they're thicker.
They're thicker, so one of those equals 2 chips.
Yeah, roughly 2.
10 of those is 1 stack of chips, basically. So 10 chips. Yeah, looks like probably I'd say about 8 to 8, 9. Based on your measurement.
Yeah. Depends on what you think is big, you know?
That's true.
So Sean, ace high, we see that he has the best hand here. The king on the turn is a concern for James. It went check on the turn, I believe. Yes. King really slowed him down.
Yep.
He's not going to call this raise.
No. Any one of the 4 players have talked about ICM chop? I have not heard anything about a chop.
Yeah, we can hear the table chat, and I think these players are playing it all the way.
I think somebody did mention a 3-way chop. Oh, we're in a 19 big blind. Come on, you gotta step it up. Get in that percentile. Whew. But yeah, as far as we know, nobody's said anything about chop. Taylor's a beast.
I'm a beast.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I'm a dumb beast.
So on my beauty then?
I don't know. You're awesome duty.
Ooh. String bet much. Says Phil _smash.
Smash.
I mean, if they put the underscore, I feel they want us to say that, right?
So I don't believe Sean turned in his ace last hand.
I'm pretty sure he didn't.
Actually,
35.
I take it back. I'm pretty sure he did. He just has an ace again.
I like to guess. 45, what did I say?
I don't know what you said. All I heard was I like to guess.
35.
So James waking up with a better hand this time. He's going to come in for a raise with the yellow chips. Yellow chips coming in.
I'm going to make it 70.
I believe it was 90.
90.
Could be 70.
I'll say 92.
110, we were both wrong.
We are so horrible. We should have like a zoom factor, just like, bloop. Just zoom in.
So Sean's on the button with an ace.
You ever play that game as a dealer where somebody pushes out chips and you go, 182. There's your count. Then you go and count down. It's 245 plus or minus a couple. Somewhere around that area.
Exactly.
It's always fun.
So Sean decides to make the call on the button. I don't blame him. He got ace high. Oh, bad news for him though. He hits his ace.
He does.
Very, very, very small kicker.
All he can hope. Wow, that was a fast bet.
Yeah, about 150.
He didn't think much about that.
It is 150.
Yeah, the zoom factor.
Zoom factor. Those are just my eyes. So I don't think Sean is going anywhere with this paired ace.
See, the problem is that, oh no, he has a bunch of plaques. I think. Can't see behind.
I don't believe Sean has any plaques.
He does.
Oh, he does.
They're
Okay,
over here.
okay.
I thought I saw a couple. I was like,
You're
'cause
right.
if he calls, he's gonna have not
That's
that
why
many
you're
chips.
awesome and I'm dumb.
No. Anybody with a T that sounds like Tyler or Taylor, that's about it. They're cool.
Yeah. Everyone.
I'm sure everybody concurs. Phil _ Smash says Taylor? Question mark.
Taylor? Is that a combination of our two names because you used ER?
Yep. That's what my next kid's name is going to be.
So James,
50.
this is a huge turn for James. He picks up the open-ended straight redraw. He's gonna bet 250-ish.
He's got 4 outs. One was folded, so he's got 2
45.
outs. He literally has less than 5% chance.
But I don't know, man. Sean's stack. It looks like
thought it was
it's
close to 9 when it started.
624 left. So this is about a third of his stack to call. More than a third of his stack to call.
Just, yeah. 208.
So I think
Could be a third.
I think Sean should be able to get away from this. James has shown Sean no reason.
Please fold. FML.
James has shown Sean no reason that he's being out of line right here. He hasn't shown him any like weird I don't that I know of that I've picked up.
Yeah, no,
he's been
just
playing
that strong.
solid ABC poker and
So he looks like
he
it's
bets
5
when he has
plaques.
it. Oh yeah, you're right. He's got
Is that 4? What's that blue one on top?
I believe it's like 7 plaques. Because he might have 3-3 and then 1 on top.
Yeah, it looks
Or
like
maybe
he has 4-4.
Maybe he has 5. Maybe he has 2-2, 1.
I think he has 8.
I don't think it's that many.
Maybe.
But
I like that
Queen.
turn lead out by James.
Queen is up 18 bigs.
There he is. He's still there.
East Coast Grinder says he doesn't like the lead out by James. Yeah, you might want to check see where Sean's at.
Is somebody representing Please Fold, or
What was that?
is somebody in their chat says FML as Please Fold?
Oh, that's him.
Well, then that really should tell us all.
No spoilers.
Oh, they can't see this chat?
What?
People in the audience can't see the
Yeah,
chat?
they can see it.
No, there we go. Somebody's pretending to be him.
I just didn't want you to see
I don't know what
that,
you're talking about.
thinking that something
I thought somebody just
goes up
being
or
him.
down or left or right or in or out.
I can't see the table. All of it anyway. King Jack off for we. Is it Hugh or we?
Queen. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correct, like
I would say
100% correct, but it is we or hui. One of the two.
I think it's just WE, like we. That's what I would say.
Speaking of we, he puts in a raise, 45K on the small blind with King Jack. Please fold says, I'm not folding.
Not this guy. Well, they're only 2 times in the big line almost, basically. So it's like, wow, why not?
Phil Smash said, true, he should have checked and let him
Hang himself.
hang himself. Yeah, he's referring to James checking that turn and letting Sean hang himself. And yeah, I think that might have been the play. He's got so much. He's way ahead in that hand. You have to think he's way ahead in that hand.
Yeah, but he had lots of outs.
So we got 3 diamonds on the flop, King 7-4. We see that Please Fold has the only spade, but Hui has the best of it with King High, or sorry, Pair of Kings.
Jack 3. Oh, because he was big blind. I'm like,
Yeah,
why
he
is he
decided
even in there?
He decided to defend his big blind. It was blind on blind.
Yep. And that's what it says right there. So, big blind.
That's correct. So he decides to lay it down, even though he did have that spade.
Save it for a better day.
Yep, he decides to keep his chips. Did I say that there was 3 diamonds on the flop? I think I might have, and I do that all the time.
Diamond.
Hey guys, please no spoilers in the chat. Please don't try to fish information out of the players.
Oh yes, please. Let's keep this decent. That's the word I'm thinking of. Honest, pleasant. I think spoiler sums it up, actually. No spoilers. There we go. Let's go with that. He's not.
Oh, see, there's a spoiler right there. He said he's not out yet. I don't know if that's like a spoiler or it's spoiling that he didn't get out. I don't know, man. Spoil, respoil.
10 deuce. Queen 6. Yep. These are some of the best hands you can have four-handed right here. So he's doing dope.
So what do you have to say about 10 deuce? 10 deuce is like aces to you, right?
No, jack deuces.
See, there you go. Pair of aces.
Boom.
As his deuces.
Yeah, deuces are nuts. Unless you got a 6 or 9.
Sean with the best of it, middle pair. Gotta think he's good here. He fires out.
So going back to what I was saying earlier, hole cards. I have seen more 2 pairs flop with 9-6 as a hole card than I have any other 2 cards.
Is that a fact?
Just because I saw 9-6 there. I was talking about that. No, it's not. In my personal dealing decade, 9-6 always flops. A lot more, and it's paired a lot more than I've seen any other hand. So, not to jump all over you on that one, but that's what I was talking about an hour ago.
Okay. 9-6, you heard it here. 69. Get it in. Get it in good with 69.
If you wall in and it's not aces.
69 is the second nuts.
Yeah.
Oh my. Phil smashing with the 69.
I'm out.
LOL 69. Tyler Taylor Stones.
People can just change their names? Is that what's going on?
No, they have to make a new account.
Oh, geez, okay.
I think you can make like a guest account. I don't know.
You just keep making names.
I don't know. He probably has like 1,000 Yahoo accounts from when he was 10 years old. And he...
Yeah, I'm gonna make a Tyler Taylor Stones account. 12 years earlier.
Ace, Aaron Aflalo.
Okay, now here we go. Four-handed. How do you play ace?
How do you play ace? Like that. You just put in money and hope everybody calls.
64K, because that's a bigger raise than normal that we have seen. We've seen like a 2 times. This is almost a 3. 2, 3, 42. Yeah, it's a 2.5. 2.5x, as you say.
2.5x.
Oh, you got a 4.
Okay. I believe that's a call.
That would be a call.
And we're gonna see a flop. Queen, 7.
Just one. We're not. No, you gotta go ace, queen. Yeah, we are both horribly wrong.
And Whiff City.
Yeah, they both got a flush draw.
They both have a flush draw? Oh, I see. They both have the runner. Yeah, I get it. Oh, right.
See, I'm already past the flop and turn. I'm already on the river.
Here we go. Babyface ATL says, "Lol, FML time." Here comes the FML. We already spoiled. I believe we already got spoiled on this one. Oh no, we didn't. The hand ends earlier than expected.
Okay, very good.
At least expected by Babyface.
Yep.
I didn't think that was gonna. I didn't think that was gonna escalate at all.
No.
Queen 7 versus AA. He's taking a long walk and a short pier. Couldn't have said it better myself.
If it's pier 39.
Fake spoilers. I'm telling you, it's spoil, respoil. It's
no suck out spoilers.
Alternative spoilers.
He's actually like chip leader right now. Watch it. He's just psyching everybody out. Oh, I got beat in the hand. I'm down to nothing.
So close to being knocked out with all the chips. James throws away 69.
69 watch.
We know it's going to be
folded.
69 on
Darn
the.
it.
Oh man, we
I
got to
hope
see
it
a
would've
flop
raised
there.
and it
Look at that. Soul read. He knew we had a ace king, and he's like
1.7. Look, now James is crushing it right now.
James is 51% of all chips in play.
2.5x on in the next player. I'm gonna say it.
51%. All chips in play. That's a lot.
That's a lot of
That's roughly half.
It's close to half. James is so
James
good.
so good. Yeah.
It says Taylor and Tyler.
Taylor and
At
Tyler
Stones.
go good. Taylor Stones Taylor. We said it too, so that's like
I think it's true. Yeah, I think we all are in the same bar. I think I ordered coffee.
I don't know. Maybe she didn't know you were in the booth.
I think she did. What was her name?
That was Katrina.
Katrina. All right. Let's
I don't see her
flag
out there.
down. Maybe she don't break. She's like, meh.
Meh. That's not her.
No.
All right, we with in the small blind, ace 6.
That's like pocket aces.
That's like super aces to you, I think.
45K to go.
Please fold with Jack 5. And now I'm saying, please fold,
Yes.
as I can see the whole cards.
Let's wrap it up.
Poker
to
is
the
so easy when you can see the whole cards, guys.
put this like Joe. Actually, I don't mind it. I've like I said, I've live streamed elsewhere, and I have fun as long as the company you're with is good and you're good. I guess it can be a great time.
Yeah, using Tyler Thompson logic, the booth is jail, but jail is also jail. So
I've never been to
they're
jail, so
equal.
I don't know.
They're equal. Jack 5 and aces, same thing.
Both my brothers are at Folsom Prison.
Are they guards?
Yep.
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 Got me.
Darn it.
See, there's Katrina. Go flag her down. She's in the screen.
That's 20 minutes ago.
20 minutes ago, she was on screen.
I literally looked to see her. I was like, what? And I raised my
No
hand.
food or water, can't leave.
I know, I can't. I have to sit here and dwell on my sadness and sorrows whilst having a great time.
Whilst.
That's a fun word.
Queen
For we has a queen
with
pocket
queen.
deuces. Oh no.
Pocket deuces.
Oh no.
FML.
FML for an all-in.
All in
King
with ducks.
Jack for Sean. This is a pillar.
King Jack Instamox.
Ooh, call and a call.
And a snap call with queens. We're going to see all in action finally.
all in action.
For it.
Now it's just luck of the
Four-handed here
flop,
on Stone's
turn
Lane.
and river. I bet you there's a flush draw coming on the flop.
Everything's a flush draw.
Full house draw.
Oh, look at that, a flush draw. Oh no,
Dang
that's
it, there's
actually the only
no flush,
way. There's
nothing.
not a flush draw there.
Can't use it. Can't.
So queens still in the lead, going at the turn. The 10 of diamonds, no help. We can see there, because we are all seeing, all knowing that Dalton
We're
or Please
geniuses.
Fold only has 1-2 left. He doesn't hit it on the river.
And that would be a double up.
Double up from Hugh.
I don't think he's out. I think he had more
Yummy.
chips.
Yeah, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe.
I'm right. Just Tyler logic. I'm right.
Tyler logic. Deuces were aces there, right?
This is
So
should have been aces.
aces held up.
He ran to bigger aces. All right. 100,
Quack, quacked.
200,
Rip.
300, 400,
Rip, please fold.
500.
GG, please fold.
Yeah, more than
Oh, Wells, please fold says.
oh well. Quack, quack.
All right, so we're gonna get an official count.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 4.
Boom, 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 boom. Tap, 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 tap.
400.
466, I believe, was what I heard.
466. Yeah. Oh no, we messed up.
465, it looks like. We got the real number now.
Boom. 465. He said it. It is now locked.
And 65,000 chips or Ks.
that takes a huge dent. Puts a huge dent.
Very, very, very huge dent.
Huge. Yeah. I think we're gonna see a BB next to his name.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Boom.
Here it is, 4
Boom.
BBs.
Well, what do you know?
4 BBs, just like that.
I
80K.
could've predicted that
Please
any better.
fold.
Well, let's see what I guarantee.
Huge.
Guarantee if he has a jack this next hand, he shove it.
Yeah, because a jack is an ace.
Exactly. Watch. Mark my words. Jack, queen, king, ace. He's
All
going
right,
to
let's see.
He really has nothing better to do. What is he? He's
Apparently,
big. Oh, he's
apparently
button.
we already has cards.
He's
And
Apparently. No, that's
probably
just
shouldn't. You probably shouldn't have cards at this point.
Yeah.
No, the graphics are catching up a little
graphics,
bit.
yeah. That's like we're talking about. That's a card reader. If anybody's wondering what those 4 squares are in front of every player, that's where the cards they are looking at is recognized by the computer system, and they can then tell us what the whole cards are.
Yep.
That's what those mean.
Hut Poker says, "Thank you for the chips." I imagine that's we.
Thank you. Come again.
So we is caught the run good. Ace 10 of diamonds on the under the gun position.
Yeah. Why did he?
I thought he was on the button, but he's under the gun.
Why do you think he shoved with deuce deuce? I bet he was putting the guy on an ace king, ace queen.
So-
no pair.
So we runs raises to 45. Sean calls in the small blind with Jack 7 suited. James with the bigger clubs, Ace Queen suited. He's got a monster hand here. He 3-bets to 120K.
There we go. And oh, we got 4-bet now. Or is that a call? That's a call. We calls.
So we calls. Sean gets out of there.
1 ace. That's all it takes to kill somebody.
And Whiff City for both players. James still with the best of it. I think both players might think they're still good here.
Yeah. The only hand that's going to beat you.
James is going to fire. That's a
45?
big alert for Hui.
155.
Alarm bells should be going off in his head. You have to fold, and he does. He does exactly that. Good fold.
He's the only
As we
person.
can see.
Stop ringing the bell. I already folded.
Ding! Please fold.
Stacking those plaques. Are they called plaques? Is that what we call them, plaques?
Those are plaques.
call
Yeah,
them
not to be
plaques.
confused with what happens when you don't brush your teeth.
Right. Hence the word. Hence the pluralness of it. Plaques.
We got some shots fired in the chat.
There you go.
I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not even gonna speak of the text
Speak of the
that sits
the
before
dialect.
us. Sometimes it's just the way she goes, brah.
Brah.
Okay.
How can you
Throwing
see the
salt on the
brah?
wound.
If it's seasoned salt, I wouldn't mind.
Salty, 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 salty.
Ace 5 for James. Just call.
He's trying to trap here. We
Yeah.
haven't seen this move from James, I believe. I don't believe.
We haven't seen it from anybody, really.
It's his
Nobody's
5.
just smooth calls.
It's his 5. We bets. James is coming along with his bottom pair. The turn card is out. It's the 8 of spades. 8 of spades, no help. It does give we inside straight draw. Gutter ball.
Gutty gutty.
He actually has a
That's a
double
fold.
gutter.
Double belly buster.
And we picks it up.
He's got 3. He please folds last in 84. Keep chewing on rocks. I always like to say kick rocks. Kind of same thing.
Remember, folks, brush your teeth or you'll end up with plaques. The only
Or cavities.
plaques.
And then no teeth.
But be sure after you get the plaques to come into Stone's Live Bunker
And get your coffee.
Get your coffee and play a final table because plaques are worth 25K.
These particular, yeah.
You're just destroying this
my
booth,
knees
man.
just are just whacking this
It's
table.
not my fault that your knees are like 1 mile away
I
from your
know.
body.
It's this bar that's going across and supporting all the way.
I have no idea. I'm like
That's
30
why I'm-
feet from that
That's why
bar.
I'm like turned into the middle because I know there's nothing there.
Oh, is that what?
What just happened was I scooted in and my knee went into the table and everything on our table went earthquake.
Yeah. California earthquake.
Yes.
All right, so there are the chip counts. James H with still over 50% of all the chips in play with 1.8. Please fold. Still the short stack with 4 big blinds. He's gonna have to get it in soon.
I mean, he's lasted a full round, and he even picked up the blinds and antes on that last one. So, hey, don't count him out yet. As long as he's getting lucky for one and playing smart.
He's gotta find a spot. I believe he's under the gun this hand. No, he's not. I was completely wrong.
Small line?
He has 3s. We're gonna see a raise here. Incoming raise alert. Plaque's coming out.
50, 55. I called it.
55. Please fold. Folds.
Goner.
Sean has a mystery hand. I don't believe he put his hand on the sensor.
Tricky. What do they call in the World Series of Poker? The hand,
I don't know.
the jack, no, what's that? The jerky.
Jerky, I don't know.
The
something
Slim
like that.
Jim
They just
hand.
told him to put it on. He's got King Jack. We now know his cards.
Good. I can't do this without knowing.
I know, man.
This is rough.
I was like, I almost had a heart attack. I was like, what am I supposed to do here? Talk about real things?
Oh, jeez. Look
Real
at that.
thought process? Sean flops open-ended. He's actually, as you can see by the percentages there, he's actually a favor with no pair. He has king high, but he's a 56% favor in this hand.
Yep. He's got king and
Jack
jack
Link's
and
Sweat
ace.
of the Night is what Phil Smash says. It's called. Ooh, you hear the
Link.
clack.
There we go.
You hear
Jack
the clack of those
beef
clackers.
jerky, yeah.
Clack of those clackers. Clack of the plaque.
I want to get a Jack Link's hand really quick.
All right, somebody get a tongue twister for clack of the plaque.
Clack of the plaques.
Clack of the plaques.
Clack of the plaggers. Look at me outs the Jeez.
So Sean doesn't hit any of his outs there. He's got king high.
18 outs. That is crazy.
It goes check, check. Sean shows his king high. Hui has the best of it. 2 pair, 10s and 3s.
10s and 3s will take it. Sometimes all you need is a pair. Dang, 18 outs. We's like, oh, dodged a bullet there.
He actually had too many outs there, I believe.
He had way too many outs.
Sometimes you have to have 1 or 2 outs to hit it. You can't have a million.
Yep. There's 8 cards in play. And there's a flop turn river and the 3 burns, and he has 18 outs on top of that, really. Man, that's a lot of outs.
Yes.
Do you know the hole cards and the flop to give you the best outs possible?
I don't know what you mean.
So the flop is 9-10 jack, rainbow, whatever, and you're holding like 7-8. Well, what do those hole cards need to be with that particular flop? And I don't know the answer to this. I'm just trying to think of it because it just dawned on me how is there a hand? I mean, somebody might look it up and try to figure it out. That once that flop came, regardless of your position in the hand, how many possible outs would you have with that hand? Because we just saw he had 18 outs on the flop.
Yes.
Is there a hand that he can hold that's better to give him more outs than 18? Or is 18 the maximum amount of outs you can have with any particular hand on any
Well, it depends on the flop. It definitely depends on the flop. I don't know.
It's a
Too many outs
it's
syndrome.
a thought.
Yep. Maybe
It's a thought.
Babyface ATL says too many outs. It's true. Please fold down to 3 big blinds, 77K.
Did that even make sense how I was saying it?
Yeah,
Kinda,
I
yeah.
did actually understand what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
It's probably a very
don't know.
hard thing to figure out.
Well, I mean, it varies. So
Oh yeah, totally.
It's not.
I'm not saying. I mean, yeah. From all the variations, what is the best flop? What is the best hole
Are you
card?
saying how many outs without actually having a hand can you possibly have? I mean, outs
with
are,
a hand? So say you got ace, queen of spades. And
Well, it
the flop
depends on
is
their hand
jack
too,
10
right?
of
Because if
spades.
you're ahead, then they're not outs.
Right. Well, yeah. Obviously.
So we have
just-
to know
yeah.
we have to know each the hole cards and the flop, and
All that good stuff.
then we can determine it. And then we have science to tell us.
Well, 18 out. That's the most I've seen tonight. So we can get to 19 outs. 19 possible outs.
Babyface ATL says, I believe you can have 22 outs. Phil Smash says 25. I see what you guys are saying now. Yeah, the most possible outs you could have. 25-ish, I don't know.
Do you want anything?
No, I don't.
Thank you.
We got
I don't know if I can say anything. I yell at you.
Mime.
Hey, give me this. I'm doing a little mime. I just asked the waitress for a coffee and the water and tried to hide it from you.
Mime
I tried to be like, I don't know what I'm saying. 25 outs. That's a lot of outs.
Yeah, that's a lot of outs.
Any particular hand and flop.
So speaking of outs, we's gonna need a lot of outs to get away from this. Sean Drake picks up 3 sevens.
It's a fold.
And he picks up the bot.
This is gonna have to be a setup hand. Otherwise, I'm gonna be here when you go to work.
So Phil Smash says 23 and 2 for a chop.
There you go. Yeah, because you got straight, you got the flush. Even if you have like a pair, you can even have a full house draw as well, which is where I think that goes from 18 to 23, if I'm thinking this correctly.
I could have 30 and not hit anything. I agree. That's how I am.
You could have 52 cards.
I have to have 3 or less in order to hit it. That's a fact.
Sean D once again hiding his whole cards. He's a professional at not having cards while hiding. Well,
yeah, we can just assume he doesn't have cards.
Holding his cards.
All right, let's. Oh, I was gonna guess what he had. I was gonna say 7-6 of diamonds.
That's a good starting random hidden hand.
I was gonna say he had 7-6 of diamonds, and there it goes. Look at that.
Oh, that's because it says it right there.
Oh.
I could have 30 and not hit any. I know. It's just. Oh, I read that again. It just looked fun.
So Sean's on the gun with the suited connectors, 7-6 of diamonds. He's gonna put in a raise, possibly. Knowing Sean, he just folds it. What? Open fold. I'm surprised by that. I mean, 7 high is 7 high after all.
It is. Oh, he knew he.
Oh, I believe there was a raise. Oh, okay, okay. Please fold was all in. Right. King high has the best of it here. We need to
have a jack.
We need to hit a 10 or an 8.
Watch a jack. Watch. Ready? Boom. Oh,
and he gets both. He gets a 10 and an 8.
Wow, a flush.
Look at that. Flush draw. Picks up a flush draw. He needs a
he needs random nothing
non-club 8-10.
And imagine the sweat right here.
I'm sorry. A club that's not a 10 or not a 10 or an 8 is what I meant to say.
They're both on the a club that's not a 10 or 8, but they're both right there. Oh man, he dodged a ton of outs. Dang.
I'm getting tired, folks. That's clearly
twice.
He can't hit the 8 or the 10 of clubs. Why can't he hit the 8 or the 10 of clubs? Because it's already on the flop. That's why, Taylor. Taylor Smith is dumb. Where's Taylor Smith is dumb?
Remember
Chime back in back in, because that would be completely accurate.
Remember those scenarios that you see on a table, you've seen them all. Well, that right there.
Yeah.
Oh, don't forget the 10-8. Because you're holding it.
Yeah, don't forget the 10-8 is outs. Oh, wait.
Darn it.
Yeah, so congrats. Please fold. Out in 4th place.
4th place.
Reminder, this is a $300 buy-in, $30K guarantee. We went way over that guarantee. We had about $40,000 in the prize pool.
$43,380 to be exact.
That is exact.
That's down to the dollar.
So please fold. Got a little over 3K. These 3 players remaining got a $500 pay jump with that exit of please fold.
400 and what was it? 16 or 446, I think is what it was.
Yes. Let's call it 500.
Oh, that's just too easy. You gotta show you're smart somehow by doing subtraction. All right, so we see that they're not chopping, so they did not have a 3-handed chop agreement. So
well, we don't know that.
Well, we don't know that. You're right. They could have had that agreement, but they're waiting for the next hand or whatnot. But normally they would just stop action and go chop, and we'd be done. But
that's very true. I think we're playing all the way. I think these guys are
I
playing.
think they are. I don't think Sean.
I think these players are in it.
Or even we, or even James for that matter, because he has a dominating
All
stack.
of these players have a shot at this. Sean is short stack here with less than 500k. But I mean, don't count Sean out of this. Sean Drake is Sean Drake.
He's been around the neighborhood. He knows who lived where. He knows whose chainsaw, lawnmower, whatever he can borrow. No idea what that means.
He knows who's
Everybody's like,
won't you be my neighbor? I don't know, borrow a cup of sugar from that guy.
He knows whose Grey Poupon they can borrow and not have to return.
Pardon me. There you go. Coffee ahoy.
Ahoy, ahoy. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, just sit it right on top of the electronics and spill it. Here you go.
Don't even say that, because if I was to really do that, I'd be in trouble.
No, Bob wouldn't know. I'd take the blame. I got your back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. You want water? You good?
No, I'm good, man.
Okay.
I've had like 900 waters.
900 waters. I just got my coffee and water.
So we got a two-way flop. 9-8 is the best of it. Sean has that. Ace on the turn, scary card. Ace of diamonds.
The 3-card flush is always a scary card. But
Sean decides to bet it.
You gotta put it out of your head sometimes.
And a fold.
Bet fold. A BF. That's his best friend, is the bet fold.
Bet fold.
See what I did there? See what I did there?
Yeah. Bet fold BF. Yeah.
Chow time. It is. I am starving.
Chow time in the big house. Maybe facing ATL chiming in from Folsom Prison.
Awesome.
Just kidding. I have no idea where he's chiming in.
Who? What?
Oh, he's referring to us being in jail and you got your food or your water. I get it now.
Yes. In my 6x8.
Welcome to Stones Live. This is Taylor Smith. He's dumb. as we
And
have.
I neither concur or deny the previous statement.
We went over this already.
We did. We signed a contract. Where's it at, by the way?
Contract says Taylor Smith dumb. Tyler Thomas
Smith
awesome.
on the verge. When you hang out with dumb people, you tend to do dumb stuff.
Yeah. And if you hang out with me more, you'll see that.
Funny. I haven't seen that yet.
I saw that.
Oh. All right, where are we at? Back to poker.
All right.
Intermission's over.
Look at that. They both. James
wow.
picks up the pair of fours, but they both have a 3 for the inside out straight draw
Bottom
or
and straight.
open ended.
Put a deuce. Or 5.
There's a
5 or
5.
deuce. Yeah, 5 or
2
deuce.
pair for James now. 5s and 4s.
If anybody knows who Goose was or is from way back in the Lucky Derby eras, he would always call for a card, and whenever it would come, he'd be like, or a 3, or a 3. A 3 is just as good. Give me a 10.
I think a lot of players do that.
10 or a 6. He said 6 is good.
Especially in Omaha.
Yeah, they do. They call stuff and couldn't be far from what they said. Like, that's
6
good
or a
too.
12. Or wait, what?
Is that a tell when you call for a card and it doesn't come? Something else? You're like, that's good too. That's good too.
I don't.
tell me you don't have it?
Yes, probably. I don't know.
Because I do that.
Omaha players just yell out whatever they want.
Give me the
They're like,
jack.
pair the board, and then you pair the board, and they're like, no, you pair the board.
You paired the wrong one.
Hold on, what?
Pair the board. No.
And then they didn't want a paired board, and they didn't want any of the paired boards. It was reverse psychology, I think.
They try to sneak it in there with their
So
sarcasm.
James is on the button.
King Jack. That's
King
a great
Jack
hand.
first to act with King Jack is a good spot to be in. He puts in a raise.
He's got a King Ace basically. Oh, and then we got
basically
an Ace.
King Ace.
We got Pocket Aces versus King Ace right now, guys.
Yeah, there you go.
This is how my mind works.
All right, so Ace 5 comes along. We in it. Ooh, Sean has an Ace too. Ace 6.
I don't know about this hand. This hand's gonna be tricky.
Sean might see a flop,
Ace 5 6
or he might get crafty with a raise.
or a King Ace Jack.
Stay tuned, find out.
We'll be right back with these words from our sponsor.
We won't be back, we're still here.
No, that's it. Commercial's over. You
He's
missed
all
it.
in. Sean has shipped it
Oh, jeez.
with
Best
Ace
hand.
6. He has the best of it. Soul Read by Sean Drake.
Ooh, here we go, Wee. What's we gonna do?
We's thinking about it.
He loses half his stack if he calls and loses.
I really can't.
see him, yeah.
I really can't find a call there ever,
Nope.
and I mean ever.
If it's suited, come on, give him the suited part. Number 3 rule. I mean, normally, yeah, not for that amount of chips for that, for a pre-flop position on that.
So Sean picks up a couple of chips.
Which is good.
He's not gonna go away easy, that's for sure.
How many times can you go all in with any 2 cards before somebody finally calls you? Depends on how they play. Depends on where
It works every time until the last time.
Unless you have the best hand. Unless you're referring to that's when you get knocked out.
Yeah, that one.
That's the one, okay.
All right, blinds are going up in 8 seconds.
No, 5. 3 now.
Come on.
Come on! Lines are up.
What are we at? We have
15:30.
He has ace 10 on the button. We're surely gonna see a raise. He reaches for the plaques.
15K, 30K.
I like the play-by-play.
I know. And we're coming out of the blind.
And the plaques are coming out, the plaques are coming out, and both players fold.
And we're on the next hand. The blinds are up to 15K and 30K with a 4K ante.
That is true, that is true.
As you can see, James is dominating once again.
There's excitement at Stones Live. It's 12 a.m. and we got games galore. There's people jumping up in their chair, high-fiving each other. It's nuts out here. This is a Sunday night, guys.
It is. Going into Monday, these people don't work jobs.
Monday morning.
This is where you're at.
Stones.
Come
Get it,
visit us
got it
off
good.
of Antelope Exit and Citrus Heights.
1937 World Series, apparently. I don't know anything about the 1937 World Series. I was not alive.
World Series, are we talking about hockey? It's not football.
I don't think so.
World Series, oh, that's baseball.
I believe World Series would be baseball.
Softball.
Or poker.
Do they have a softball World Series?
1937 World Series of poker? I don't know if that exists.
I think Doyle Brunson was around then. Maybe he was.
I have no idea,
Let's
dude.
do the math on that.
That's like that makes him at least 190 years old, so probably not.
190.
I'm math good.
Cut that in half.
And we know he's only 180, so.
All right, call and a call and a check. Everybody misses everything.
Yeah, James picks it up with king high.
Bet
We got a dealer
something.
change coming in.
Hold it. All right, on the dealer change, we got one last shenanigans, which is not really shenanigans. It's called the Western
The place with
Senior
the cheesy bread?
Poker Series, guys. This is on Sunday, March 19th. Maybe I should read this first. Make sure I'm saying this right.
Must be 50 or older.
Ah, yes, 50 or older to be eligible for this, eligible for this event. 125 withheld from prize pool to pay for my cruise to the Bahamas.
You're going to steal the cruise.
I'm going to run that thing like a champ. All right, so the buy-in is 175, 30-minute levels with a 12K chip starting stack, unlimited re-entries, kind of like that 6.
Yeah, I believe, I want to say most of our tournaments are going to be an unlimited entry. Obviously, the golf and poker is not going to be an unlimited entry. You only get that one entry.
You play your 9, is it 9 rounds? I didn't even remember that.
You do all 18 holes?
Yeah, 18 holes sounds about right. So, let's read the back. The championship is on the October 22nd at 10 a.m. So when you win and get advance, you're there. So I did all that. March 19th, March 17th, and August 22nd. What are those?
Yeah, so the March 19th is already, we just had that a couple days ago, last weekend. The May 7th one is coming up. That is going to be the 175 buy-in. Must be 50 or up to play. And the August 20th, that's the sorry, that's not the championship. The August 20th is also 175 buy-in.
3 rounds of it.
So basically, you want to play this tournament, get as many points as you can to hopefully win a poker cruise. First prize wins a poker cruise for 2. It's awesome.
Hey,
right?
I love cruises. I'm not gonna lie. If I could work on a cruise, I would.
I believe you get 500 points just for entering entering one of these tournaments. I believe you must have two. You must play a minimum of 2 of the tournaments in order to qualify for the cruise. But I mean, you buy in once, you buy in twice, you got 500,000 points right there.
Right.
You finish first in one of them, you got a good shot at the cruise.
Boom. That sounds like a winner. But we're not old enough.
Yeah, we're not old
Can we
enough.
like tag team it? Because I think our age combined we would be old enough.
Maybe. But no, the answer is no.
No, we would be. We should be 21 to be in here.
That's true. That's true.
And that puts us at 42 automatically, and I know I'm older than 21
Yes.
by a decade or so.
I'm not that old. No.
That's what I'm saying. If you're 21, we're still beating it.
That's true.
So there's the riddle. How old
All
am
right,
I?
So back to the action. Sean Drake. I completely forgot we were playing poker. What's
Tons of
going on?
action. Oh, we
Sean
got some
Drake has
plaques.
King 10,
Plaques
small
and call.
blind, call, A6 for James.
Plaques and a
Suitored.
Suitored. 10 on the flop. I'm calling it. Dang, I'm good.
You're wrong. There's an ace on the flop though.
9 and an ace is 10. Come on, do your math.
That's true. Yep.
Not
Dealer
playing
has 18
playing
or 17 or I don't know. What's blackjack math
Forget
on
the
that?
7. That only pertains to James's A6.
17 that
He got
is.
that flush draw.
Runner. James with a runner flush draw.
And wow, looks like it's gonna be a. Sean checked a bet, and Sean called before he can get his bet out there. Is that what just happened?
Yeah, it is.
That's
Snap
not
call.
good.
That's the bluff call.
Yeah, that's like, let's move it along. I want to see my runner straight.
Check. Let's see how much James decides to fire out because I know he knows that he has the best hand.
Yep. There's no way he doesn't think
He
that.
checks
Oh,
behind.
wow.
I don't know about this check.
I don't.
I think the snap call slowed him down. I think snap call. It was a nice snap call by Sean. He wanted to see a free card, a couple free. He got to see a couple free cards.
And he's like, all right.
This is a frightening card for Sean because he ends up hitting his 10.
It is.
He ends up hitting his
gonna
10.
call 'cause
James
he has
fires
to.
out of 100, and he sits back in his chair and he says, "I got a call because I hit my 10. I got a free card. And I got to hit my 10." And
Yeah, and he priced me into the call.
yeah, and James picks up the pot. If you're just tuning in, guys, we're three-handed in the Stones Gambling Hall 30K guarantee this month. It was reduced from a 40K guarantee, but also the buy-in is a little cheaper. It's a $300 buy-in. $300 buy-in, starting with 20K in chips instead of the normal 15K in chips. So a little bit more poker being played today.
Definitely. I agree. It definitely attracted a few more people.
Yeah, we got 168 players to start the day off with. That is, I would say, roughly 30 more players than we normally get for this event.
It is cheaper to get in, you get more chips, and they still hit 40K.
It's a win-win, yeah.
So that
Same, about the
literally-
same prize pool.
If you played the 40Ks repetitively, you basically got like a buy 9 coffees, get the 10th free kind of deal. If that makes sense.
Yes.
Because you got more chips, more play, and the same price pool.
Yep.
I mean, just
It's just like one of those punch cards.
punch card. I played 9. Do I get the next one free? If you win, and
If only, right? If only.
Now, when it was the 350 buy-in, were you guys getting to 40K? Obviously.
Yeah.
Or were you getting to 50K?
Yeah, I think
or
we only
60K?
missed it like one time. No, we weren't getting like 60. I don't remember exactly.
So it's pretty much the same price pool, cheaper entry.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. If you can get a 10K first for a 300 buy-in, that's really good.
It's a good day of work. 1 day tournament. We with 9 high folds. Sean picks it up.
How many hours before they got to the final table? East Coast Grinder said. I think they got there in 9 hours. Because they are a little under 9 hours.
Yes.
10 to about 8-ish.
When did we start? 9?
Well, they started a little sooner.
Yeah, they started around 8:30.
Yeah.
10 hours. 10 and a half.
Yeah, I did bad math. Wow, 10 hours. Don't listen to me.
10 and a half hours before they started. So they're going on, what is that, 14 hours?
14. Yep.
14 hours is a long day. I dealt for 10 of them. And then I just hopped right into the booth.
It's like he's playing, but he's not.
Yeah, I'll be back in the morning.
King 8, three-handed.
Stones is my home.
Suited King 8. I like a good suited King 8.
Yep. King
Let's see
8
what we
suited.
do. 55, 50, 60.
Can't drive 60. I was gonna say 55, but it was 60, so I changed it at the last second.
Ruined
Ooh,
that
James
song.
picks up pocket 10s. Our chip leader.
And he just calls?
That's a race. Plaques coming in.
Okay.
I believe 250 is what I heard.
Go with that. What does we do here?
He's thinking about it. He decides to call. He's gonna see a flop, see if he can hit a couple of clubs, maybe his king. That's his only hope, as we can see.
Yep. They both have healthy stacks, so they can afford to gamble.
Ooh, 9 high flop. Great flop for James.
Great flop. You can't wish for a better flop.
He bets 200,000. I don't know about that. I think I check.
I wouldn't. If you're gonna be gifted with that board, you gotta take advantage. Even if he does have like an ace-9 or I don't know, ace-3, ace-9, I don't know, whatever. You kind of think you still don't want to let him draw to that overcard.
So Sean Drake has fallen to the big blind.
He's fallen to the big blind.
He's in the red zone.
I give him-
66% of the chips for James.
You give him 4 hands and he has to get out of it, otherwise he's going to be in trouble. We got Carl in the booth, or in the dealer chair. I started dealing with Carl and Kim Chan. Those are the 2 dealers I remember the most when I started my dealing career.
Crazy Carl, as he used to be known.
Yep, Crazy Carl. Crazy Carl was always a fun. Always a fun.
Always one fun.
I always knew I was doing better than one dealer at all times.
Yep.
And that's because Carl was working.
The one fun. Wow.
I knew I couldn't get fired
Yikes.
because Carl made more mistakes.
Shots fired.
Ace-4, ace-5.
You heard it here, folks. Shots fired.
Shots have been fired.
Okay, we have a raise and a re-raise. Ace rag versus ace rag. Blind versus blind. Lee with the best of it. He's got James dominated. He picks it up. Great
How
re-raise.
does James know?
James is a soul reader. I mean, he's got ace rag. What do you do there? You fold is what you do.
Skills.
I don't think I call with a re-raise there.
No.
Not
Save
a
it for
chance.
another day.
I mean, look at James's plaques. He's got at least 10 high 2 times.
I'd say
He's got
he's got
like
18.
20 plaques.
18, yeah.
He's got a lot of plaques.
No, I'd say more than that now. Shoot. I'd say he's got like 30.
He's got like 1 million plaques.
Pocket
Picking up
queens.
pocket queens
Look
on
at
the small
we.
blind.
I'm just going to double up right here.
He just vomits out some plaques.
Watch Sean here.
65,000.
like
Sean
Sean
Drake
wakes up with queens
does not
as well.
decide to get crafty with 4 high. Lays it down.
Move it on. 10 big blinds. He's dropping down.
Is that the second or third time we saw Lee with pocket queens?
Second?
He's
Third?
got him the most out of anybody at the table. I can promise you that.
He's getting the best hands out of these 3 so far. In the past hand.
That is true.
That is the best hand I've seen in the last hand.
He doesn't have the best hand here. Lays it down. He might have had the best hand.
I told you, Jack high.
10 high is like king high, right?
King high is a king high. Yeah. Let's see. Here we go. Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Folds to James. James had an A7 there, so he. Good thing Sean didn't get crafty there with 9 big blinds, or he had a little bit more than that, obviously. But now he has 9 big blinds after that hand.
Yeah, he's going down a blind almost every hand. He's got to make a move. I tell you, if he gets, I'm telling you, Jack or better, he's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we're 3-handed. No, 10 high. Oh, we got a 10. Dang it.
There he is. He's got 9 high. That's
9
close.
high.
Is he gonna think about it? 69.
He's
got
like,
a
just
69
give
hand.
me a queen or a king. Come on.
I mean, if he's read any poker book ever, he knows that 969 is hitting every time on the flop.
Double pairing every time.
That's how poker books work.
That's how they're written.
They are written like that.
They were wrote to be written.
King ball for we. James still with ace high. James is going to continue. We's going nowhere. He decides to raise it to 75,000.
Chips. Plaques. 75,000.
Stones
plaques.
currency.
Which, if you take it home, holds its value.
Not in the tournament. That I wouldn't recommend bringing those plaques home.
Oh, it's not about the regular chip.
You will be hunted down.
Don't do that.
Not really hunted down, but never invited back.
Never encouraged to come back if you're harboring the 25 chips.
I do really want one of those, though. I want one as a souvenir so bad. I'm never, ever, ever going to steal one.
You can order one.
But I would like to be gifted one.
You can order one.
I don't think I can order one that says Stones on it.
I want to say Carl's going to deal 3 cards like it's Omaha once at least.
I believe Omaha has 4 cards.
Well, I mean, he's going to stop. He's going to go to the third and be like, oh, crap. And stop.
All right, so we got to raise ace 6. We picking it up. He says, "Whoo."
What are the chances you think Sean doubles up and then doubles up again through James, and then they all go chop? Because they all have about the same amount of chips, right?
Maybe.
Chop.
We'll never know.
And they look at each other,
He hits his
and they
ace.
look at the time, and they're like, meh, okay.
We decides to slow play his ace, but now he's going to fire on the turn with as the 8 of diamonds hits. 75K.
Ace no kicker.
Sean with jack high.
Bottom in pair.
I'm sorry, he does not have jack high. He has a pair of 4s. I don't think he thinks. Oh, he's cutting out calling chips.
Even if he doesn't think he has an ace.
He folds.
You can't do it if you think he has an ace. Yeah, he's just. Sean is just.
Sean is not looking good here with 280.
He's getting sacked. He's not getting any hands. What's that term called? Pocket dead or whatever it's called. When you're not getting any whole cards. You're flatlining.
You're dead.
You're flatlining. There's a term for it. Anybody in the comments?
Card dead.
Card dead. There we go.
Jeez, you've been way out of there, huh?
I've been in the hospital too many times recently.
I'm dead.
For no apparent reason.
Card dead, yeah. Babyface ATL.
Card dead. Yeah.
Card dead.
Yeah, A4. That's no good. That's.
I was like, what do you mean flatlining? I was like, oh, card dead. Okay.
Ace King. There
Pocket
we go.
dead.
There's a
I'm gonna start calling it pocket dead now.
Pocket dead.
Sean Drake finally picks up his all-in hand, and he does just that.
Yep. What is he gonna do?
Yellow button pops out.
Can't call.
His only hope is that we would call, and he doesn't.
All right. I'm getting flat deaded right now.
Sean is near terminal status.
All right. So no percentages next to James or Hui.
Some might say
Some might say they have
a lot of chips.
75. Let's say 73 and 24%.
Okay.
Nice 2-1.
So here we go. Sean on the button with 7 deuce offsuit.
Definitely all in. He's probably looking at it like, come on. I thought I told you no 7 deuce.
He's pissed.
He's playing good. He's playing straight. He's not getting out of control.
All right.
He's grinding it.
Next hand, we got. We have Sean on the big blind now.
This
is
is
gonna cost him 1/8 of his stack.
That's right. This hand, a little over 1/8.
Yeah, with the ante.
But this is where dealers' hands, if you don't have rough hands or tough hands, start to hurt because of all the shuffling you're doing.
Yeah, the RFID chips, they're actually a lot thicker than normal playing cards as well, so it's a little tough.
They're gonna rip.
Yep, to buy The buy-in was 300 today. It was reduced from 350. It used to be 350.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that. Do it in
We
the
got
booth.
flashers.
I'll do it out there. Come in the booth.
Flashers
There's
coming
plenty
in.
of people that want to watch.
I think this guy was the Taylor Smith is dumb. Right
Probably.
There. That's him. No, I got like
Got it.
9 waters down here.
I got my beer, coffee, and my vodka water.
Okay, so Sean moves all in with Queen 3.
That's
we fold King 8. I think I might see it. I might be able to call King 8.
See? I'm telling you. Slip. Yep.
Rip.
How many
slip?
entries?
Nip
There were
slip. Oh, I was like, rip slip.
168. 168 entries.
Yeah, you can see that on
Could
the,
they have rebought into this?
Yeah, unlimited rebuys.
So
for the
technically there
first
wasn't 168
level.
people,
Yeah,
168
just entries.
buy-ins.
Correct.
So as far as people go, well, you asked for entries. So okay, 168. I want to say there's probably a third of that in people, maybe 60 people, 50 people. Would you say?
More than 50.
More than that? 80, half?
I wouldn't be able to. I think it's supposed to be roughly 1/3 of buy-ins or
Versus rebuys. Yeah. Which is great.
So I mean 120, 40.
Are you saying 2/3 were people?
Yeah, 2/3 are real people.
Okay. I think you said 1/3 were people.
I mean,
2/3 were
I don't know
buy-ins.
the exact math on that. Obviously, it varies.
Yeah. 168. Boom. King 8 is tough.
So
It's nuts.
So we was rewarded, and he picked up a pot. He was rewarded for that fold and decides to raise.
10-9.
Sean Drake's got 10-9. So what do you think? That looks like King Queen.
Yeah. King Queen.
He's all in. Snap fold by James.
He likes the
snap
King Queen.
fold by Wee.
Boom shock. Oh, see, he would have
Picks
gone
up
all
a
in.
pot.
If, Sean folded, he would have gone all in with that Jack 7. Oh,
So now now they're all in big blind
all in
territory.
big blinds. There we go.
James hit the 2 million mark, so he's got about a 2-to-1 chip lead over Wee, and
So,
Sean
yeah.
Drake, very very low stack. He is terminal, as the chat would say.
So one might say that James has 65% of the chips.
If that's the way
If he
you
has
want to do
65
math,
big
then
blinds.
that's the way you want to do math. You know?
65 and 35 and 10 is 100.
Yeah.
Close.
I don't know. I'm like 16 hours into my day.
Yeah, close.
All right, Sean with 11 big buy-ins. He picked up a few chips in the last hand.
That's a good way of looking at it.
He's definitely going to need a double up soon.
We can definitely see who won the hand based on the big blind scenario, because every hand it's going to be a big blind going to somebody.
At least.
So we're going to know.
Minimum.
Even if we don't watch, we know who won the last hand.
Minimum of 1 BB.
Come on in, we're just hanging out. All right, Wee's thinking about it.
He's got 3 high.
He's like, no, I can't rob the
Sean with
blinds.
8-7 of diamonds. I'm
All
curious
in?
of what he's going to do here.
All
I
in?
think I might shove this.
I think I would as well. No, he just calls.
He just calls.
It just calls him. Pocket threes, good call. Now you're gonna go on.
And a raise. James has pocket threes.
Babyface ATL. He has 65% of the big blinds. I know. Isn't
Picks
that
it
also
up.
65% of the chips?
I don't know, man.
Based on the big blind scenario. Because those 3 numbers added together go 100.
Something like
more than
that.
100.
I don't
They
know.
don't throw in extra chips, do they?
Sometimes splash pots.
Oh, actually, no, it's 110. Now that I just did my math. 66 and 34 is 100. Dang it!
Well, you
Stupid
got
math.
you got 3.3 million, and the blinds are at 30.
Mm-hmm.
So
Darn it. So we're unaccountable for 360K, which is at 10%, give or take. 4, 12, 27, yeah. That 60K is the entries
So
and blinds.
Sean's got king high. He ships it. King 7 off.
So yeah.
I do the same. He picks up the blinds and the annies.
I mean, in best case scenario, that's what you want. You want to be able just to pick them up, because any other time
Absolutely,
it's a coin flip.
yeah.
You're like,
King high there,
just
you
hold up,
gotta-
Jack
you gotta do it.
Just Jack high held up. And he's
Math is not our strong suit. That is completely correct.
when you're going on no sleep.
Yep.
14 hours, and I mean, if I'm up all night with a fever child and a crying 6-week-old, I mean, it's not really sleep.
Old. I thought there was 6-month-old. You got a
3-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 6-week-old, and none of them sleep at the same time.
They're all sleep. Different sleeping schedules equals you don't sleep.
So if you are a owner of a coffee establishment or whatever, I will take all the coffee you want to give me.
Yep. All right, James makes a raise here with Ace Queen suited.
This could be a deadly hand.
He picks it up.
Okay. 10-3,
I don't think with those hands. Yeah, 10-3, 7 deuce. I don't believe we're doing anything there.
So he's got 2-1 on the next, and then the next has a 3-1. Do the math on that. 2-1 to a 3-1. I actually like math, and I like to figure out things math-wise, because in math, there's only one right answer.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Math is the universal
Give me a scenario when one answer is not the right answer. 6-4 off for we. See ya on the button. I just think on the button, I've been trying to make a couple moves on sporadic tines. I mean, obviously,
I agree. You gotta make moves, especially when there's a short stack. You can kind of bully him around a little bit.
put him to a test.
Put him into a tough spot. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if he goes
He's all in.
See, told you. Oh no.
James
Jack.
snap calls with Ace King.
Ace 9 went all in against pocket quad aces.
Sean not looking good here.
He's got the
10-high flop, no help. The ace hits James.
8 is all. 10 it is.
And the 10 ball secures it for James. Sean is out in third place for $3,600.
Good game, Sean. Well played. Oh, I heard something about a chop.
Yeah, let's listen into the chat and see what they're gonna do. Don't turn it too loud or my ears will blow out. Oh, they're talking.
I'm always all about chopping. You got a 2.5 to 1 on him.
Let's play.
Let's play, he says.
Says let's play.
It's gonna be over in 3 hands. You know it right now when they say that. Let's play. All right. Now we're getting crazy. That's how I get loud.
It's pretty loud.
Sorry. I'll have one earbud in.
Me too.
As do you. Well, you're young. You have good hearing.
What?
I used the young point. I used it. I bet they both missed the school bus in the morning.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I just said right there. I think I just slurred words together. They're gonna miss the school bus tomorrow. 7-6, Connor. Next.
Folds it.
8 Dewey.
Heads up action here. Stones. 30K guarantee. Last Sunday of the month. Every Sunday of the month. Every last Sunday of the month, that is.
Come in and join us, or you can watch us on your couch in the comfort of your home.
Eat some potato chips.
Either way works. But you don't get to cultivate, and meet new people on your couch. Unless you're live streaming. They should have a couch in here. Why don't they have a couch?
I don't know.
Can I just notion to that? We get a couch in the booth next time. Requesting a couch in the booth.
So basically at this point, James has so many chips that he should fold like 0 hands.
Yep, he should be raising.
168% of hands should be played by James.
And he's folding.
And as I say that, he folds.
I guess he's not listening. You gotta speak up. Speak up. So as I'm looking out here, I'm seeing new players in seats, which is great.
That's usually what happens in a poker room, right?
I know, but
I see 2 dealers. I see 2 dealers out there. I'm calling them out right now because they probably have shifts in the morning, kind of like me. So I mean, I guess I'm not one to talk.
not one.
Not a single one.
Go up to Reno and collect a bunch of
Carl's like, all in his hand, all in his hand, all in his hand.
Oh, I seriously thought Carl just dealt 3 cards to the button.
Why not?
And I was like, you were right. But you knew it. You weren't right.
I've never
So
dealt
James
3
with Jack
cards.
high here. Maybe with the best of it, King 6.
And we're gonna go 6,
Christina flop.
Jack, 10. I didn't
Ace,
hit
Queen,
one.
8.
I didn't even hit one of those.
No, you didn't.
Horrible.
James fires as he should.
Yep.
And a quick fold by Wee.
Move it along.
So look at that. Look at those chip stacks. James with 79 big blinds to Wee's 31 big blinds. That is huge.
He's 3 to 5.
3.8 to 9.7.
Ah, if you're gonna give a statistical, all right, yeah. Chop 9.5K to 7.5. Was that 1700? Yeah. Come on, fast man. Queen 5, all in. Queen's definitely the
It
ace.
doesn't look like it's all in.
Queen's definitely the ace. Ah, you ran into trip aces. Said aces.
We raises with the 5s. James quick fold. Moving on.
At this point, you're like, can you guys just sit by each other? And then you can just flick the button back and
See, if
forth.
they're actually if they're sitting next to each other, then it throws the cold card readers off. They have to sit next. They have to actually sit where their
I know,
initial diamonds were. Or then you might have the wrong face of the wrong person.
Right. Before we had the technology to do this, though, they would actually put them.
Back in my day,
Back in my day when I was sort of younger, they just moved player 1 there and player 2 there, see?
yeah.
And that's how we did it. We gave them 1 chip, and that was it. It was all in chip, and that's all they could do.
I'll enter fold only.
Wonderful. There's nothing else. You don't get to bet something.
We raised to 90K.
Oh.
James says King 6. He throws it away. He soul read. He knew he was dominated and just chucked it.
You know, if I ever get to a heads up, which probably never, but whenever I rack a pot, I'm just gonna push those chips into a big pile and just keep pulling from my stack stuff until it got down to nothing. And then I'm like, okay, now I gotta stack them. It's like when you play War. You just throw all the cards in a pile until you get to the end, then you shuffle them all and go again. Yeah, that might be fun.
Yep. Babyface ATL says, back in my day when I was a young whippersnapper.
Whippersnapper. Yeah, say whippersnapper. Say, yeah,
I don't believe you for a second.
What's a Kim Chan? Is Kim Chan here?
He is not.
All right, I got like a buddy here, a neck dealer here. Yeah, coming along here. Kim Chan, that guy. Fun guy. Where is he? I always like to chat with him as him. He gets confused, like, wait, what just happened? It's like,
So
oh,
we can't see James's cards, but he raised to 70K. We calls with Jack 3, I believe.
oh,
No, he just checks.
three.
Oh, I see. We're on the flop already.
oh no, hopefully it doesn't have a 3.
Jack 3. 3 threes for me.
Oh no, pocket 7s, watch. Let's read his hand. This is the beef links all in.
Yeah, we don't know what he has.
Beef links or whatever it is. Oh, raise? Oh no. Oh no, he calls. Smooth call.
Bet call to the turn. The turn is a 6 of hearts.
Oh, he called with 4-5? Call with the gut shot?
Thinking James probably has a 7 here.
Alright, I'm gonna pretend like I'm on the camera here. Alright, let's see. I think he's checking, so he can't have anything better than an ace 5. If he's checking, is he trapping? I bet he has like pocket 7, 6s, 5s, pocket 5s.
There we go. Oh, 6-3. Spikes his full house on the turn.
No.
Man.
Oh, and he checks behind him.
Check.
What a trap.
To the river.
No.
I didn't hear what we said there.
Oh no.
He bets about 100. Raised by James. All in. Call.
Oh, that's game.
That is the end of the tournament. James hits his
turn. Suck out.
James hits his 6 on the turn.
Wow.
Full house.
We were so, I was like ace 5 or something. I couldn't be far from the truth. That's why you play every hand in a heads-up
That
game.
was nuts. That is the end of the tournament.
Wow. Congratulations.
We taking home 6,100, and James is taking home 10.8. Congrats to both of these guys for making it so far. It's a long day for these guys.
Now they're just gonna lay on the table and sleep till tomorrow.
Yeah, right. I mean, I got work in the morning. We got things to do.
I gotta go cut a tree down. You gotta deal some cards. I don't know. You guys check out these 3 events.
Yeah, make sure you check out the events coming up. The 6-shooter,
I'm thinking about this one. I don't know why.
golf and poker,
Just 'cause I don't-
Western Senior Poker Series coming up as well. Thank you for tuning in, guys.
Yeah, thank
I'm
you so
Tyler.
much.
This is Taylor. Something
you.
like that.
You guys have a wonderful night. We will see you when we see you. Good night.